How do you compete?
Dro got amplified in the last like 2 levels. He now like can just wreck anybody.
Who did?
Yeah.
Bro, you all you had before that was just like, here's some healing, guys. And now you're like, okay,
Yeah, you're like, hope I don't turn into a
didn't
bear and
even-
kill you.
Yeah, well now I just throw out. Hold on. Now I throw out like the companions, and they're like, just destroy everything.
yeah. And then you can always join.
I feel,
wherever
yeah,
it is.
I feel like Dro is the Swiss Army knife I've always wanted.
Sure. Well, especially because every long rest you can switch your spells out if you need to. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
And I did not know that. I thought I was only a cleric.
no, it's clerics
Thing.
and druids who can do it.
Oh, that's dope. Did not know that. Well, that's fucking awesome. And I'll be right back after I log into Foundry.
I'll be right back.
Let's put this thing. There we go.
Foundry. Leva.
I got Proctor. See how much of my spells and whatnot I've utilized already.
BRB.
Oh, sweet. That was smart. I'm such a smarty last time. Used my my divine powers to give myself back spell slots.
That's always useful.
Yeah, I mean I'm missing one, but otherwise I have almost all of my spell slots back.
Yeah, I have a good amount of mine still. I don't think I got hurt. I got pretty fucked up. People kept shooting me, but other than that,
The main thing is we should be able to keep going because we literally woke up, fought some people. I don't think we're going back to sleep right away.
yeah,
Could.
yeah. The
We've
most
done-
I would say is like a short rest. I could make some cereal or whatever.
Make some cereal. There you go.
Dude, even if it's just some
quality
like
options.
some wheat on I
Yeah.
like wheat thins and whatnot.
Yeah, just like grind up some
Really?
wheat.
Throwing that saltine mix, you know.
Yeah,
So like all flavor.
Triscuits or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. The Triscuits. That's the stuff.
That's basically what lambus bread is.
Is it?
Yeah,
I was looking at it and I'm like, all right, there you Triscuits.
except it's dense, or it's like denser, right?
It was
Like
pretty
thick.
thick. It was pretty thick.
But you
It
can
was a-
make a thick Triscuit. You could just like duct tape 2 Triscuits together. And then
Oh, I thought,
Triscuits together.
I thought you were.
I was like,
I thought you were talking about something
stack of
else.
Triscuits. Here, have some lambus bread.
I was like, "Whoa."
Am I supposed to take the duct tape off? No, that's good for you.
That's great.
What's up, Pitzer?
What's up, bro?
Flavor.
How you doing, sir?
Doing all right. I was just fucking arguing with a CFO in my company and dunking on him, motherfucker.
Good. You told him to pull up the stream so he can hear that next, right?
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Yeah.
You were having words with the CFO?
Not the CFO of my company, CFO. We offer like fractional CFOs, and they all think that they're the shit just because they used to be a CFO of some big ass company. But some of them are whiny bastards that you need to check because they want to kill deals because their feelings get hurt. Yeah.
Personal matters of business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh well,
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all done.
Last CFO I told off, I quit the next day and I said, "Go fuck yourself." I literally said that to him.
Oh, that was at the
It was at DAC.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I've never said that to anybody, but I was so mad. I was like, "Go fuck yourself."
It was a special.
It's hard to imagine you telling anyone that.
Yeah, and like meeting it, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
I really meant it. And then the next day, and I got a job. I got another job that week. It wasn't even planned. I was like, I'm gonna go. I was like, I don't need you. I don't need this shit. Go fuck yourself. I'm out. And then the next day, I was like, I'm gonna find another job. Found another job, and then I gave him my 2 weeks notice.
Nice. Mission accomplished.
Love it.
It's like, fuck, dude. I can't stand shitty people.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got our buddy here. We got to figure out
yeah,
how
the whole
Wally
crew.
falls back into the crew because he's usually off showering.
He
but
was.
this time around. I don't have
Did he
anything
just
clever.
walk out of the cave like he
Quick-
was in
Yeah,
there the whole
Yeah.
He comes out of the
Yeah.
cave like.
Quick request.
Oh,
Can my
He was in
moles-
like one of the legs of the golem.
He is
Can
the
my
golem.
moles
Well,
eat this person because he just kind of looks like a doucher? Like, can they just accidentally just eat him?
accidentally eat him
I think
Yeah.
yes.
with commands in which they must obey. I don't see any accidents occurring in that manner, but I do see it possible in which they could absolutely attempt to consume him.
You could say eat the ugly one with the command, and they accidentally picked that one. Maybe you didn't intend for it to be
Yeah,
them.
if you want to keep it random, you got to just kind of gotta nudge them a little and hope they choose the right one. Guide them on the right path.
He's just the worst looking one, dude. With his head up, he's like, what?
Stan made sure that they were flavorful. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I mean, that's
Oh.
true. But they just randomly, when you pick like a random
I just choose the picture.
character, it just chooses the picture too. So that's what.
Yeah, for sure. All good.
That's weird.
So you guys left off heading over to assist. Let me keyword this: assist an itchy golem. Okay. When you found this itchy golem, you realized that you had to shoot off the itches in which for fairies or fays or sprixies or prixies or whatever it is they were. Well, you shot a lot of them and the golem got mad and attacked you back. Then you guys said, "Fuck you, golem," and went to war with the golem. The golem happily smacked a couple of you guys really freaking hard, and then you thought, we got to be fast. As you were finally taking down the golem, one of you revealed that the poor golem was trapped. It wasn't a golem after all. It was a small gnome similar to that of Jero. Trapped, literally struggling. You saw this. I don't know if I ever stated them being naked, but this naked individual inside just banging, trying to jump up, trying to get out of this massive construct that they were forced upon or within somehow for some reason. With all this relevance, no one cared.
And we
They
didn't
went on
care.
to murder them anyways.
Hey, he
Their
attacked
friends showed up. A whole crew of them. They said, "Hey, that's my friend. Let him go. You're going to regret this." And you guys turned around and said, "Fuck you," and went about murdering the rest of them. In that process, they surrendered. I believe I ended the session with them surrendering.
Yeah, with them surrendering.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
they
we
had
have
so-
about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no, 7 of them surrendering due to this witnessing of murderers. And they go, "Surrender. Okay, it was our friend. You didn't have to kill him. He just needed some time alone. He had a lot of feelings and emotions. They were just too much for us to help him with. And he's not dead because we weren't strong
Okay, so it looks like I'm close to brother. Brother, brother, I don't really want to be known as a murderer. Should we kill them so they can't know that we're murderers? I don't want them to spread the word. I don't know what
Who
to
are they
do.
gonna tell? We're on this island's got. This island sucks. It's just full of dinosaurs and weird people who live in the desert, and like one guy that we like, Sid, lives here. That's all we give a shit about. And I don't think
As
he
long
gives
as
a
I
fuck
don't
if we kill
I'll
people or
feel
not.
terrible.
I go, yeah, leave it. I think it's worse if we kill him. That just proves him right. We were defending ourselves. Grain is allowed to defend itself from other grains.
As also, Brother Fields has harvested the bones of the fallen foes.
Yeah, I did harvest their bones. That's true.
Oh yeah,
In front of
that's
them.
right.
In front of them. You
Fucking bone
literally
bread.
just started ripping out any and all bones salvageable in front of
Yeah,
them.
this
as
will
they
make
were
good
all lined up. Like,
John, we just went full murder hobo when you were gone.
yeah, pretty much.
That is the cycle
But
of
God,
life.
look, guys, God
Yeah.
told Brother Fields to take their bones. At least he thinks
It's
it was
true.
God. It could have been
It's
somebody
true.
else.
It sounded a lot like God, though.
Yeah. And he smelled really good, like bread. And he said if I wanted to make the good smelling bread, I'd have to take their bones to make the bread. So
Hey, DM,
my hands were tied.
Do you mind if I loot the body of the guy who tripped and fell and cut off his own head that everyone thinks I instead of fucking
Oh yeah,
beheaded?
Bernie. It looks like Bernie purposefully beheaded somebody who tripped on his own blade. It looks
I'm
like a
assuming he
freaking
rolled in
murderer.
that one.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
But it looks like Bernie's a cold-hearted killer right here. Yeah, you could loot his body. Go ahead and give me an investigation
Yeah,
check.
except I was like shocked with the fucking aortal blood splatting on me, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, look at what Bernie did!" And Bernie was like, "Ah!" I'll do an investigation check though. Whatever.
Sounds good.
Now they all think he's a fucking murderer, so might as well get into it.
Only
Joe
Vicini's
had
looking
to
to keep his name clean.
come
You know,
in.
it's the game of Fable now.
Yeah.
Brian.
I'm just
Yeah.
adding like the pixie bones to my inventory. How much of that do you think there is?
Probably a D36.
D36. A classic.
I hesitated on the 15. That motherfucker.
Everybody has a 36 in their dice pack.
Yeah. You know,
4.
you got 4. You crushed all the other ones. They are very, very fragile. They just
Yeah.
fall into dust as you picked them up, and you were like, "Look at all the bones I got."
Did you know there's like 206 bones in the human body, in the humanoid body? And from what you just got there, you got like land.
Yeah.
Every other bone in his body.
Yeah, it seems like they only got 4. Pretty weird, huh?
As I
The rest
watch
is
you
all
just
dust.
step and crush his rib one by one.
Yeah, I'm just like stomping on him, like ripping out.
Oh, why can't I find any bones? I must not have many.
Crazy.
Truly a mystery.
Those semi-soft rocks you're crushing right now?
Yeah, the ones that look like chalk.
Yeah. So no, that's your bonus. You get 4 bonus for digging through your disastrous remains. I'll say you probably salvage a total of 18.
Okay.
Across any and all.
How big are these bones?
Not big for the pixies. Quite small. They're probably
Little
like
chicken bones.
they're bigger than chicken bones. You should not be able to swallow one without struggle.
Well, good thing I'm gonna grind them up to make. I'll have to
Bone
come up with
meal?
a name. Bone meal, yeah.
Come up with the name. Boom. Alrighty. So you got 18.
I hope it tastes as good as it smelled.
Bone meal biscuits.
Joe's gonna drop down and investigate, like kind of peek into the cave to see if he can see anything.
Yeah, you peek into the cave. As you do, you initially hear this weird kind of hum. It's like Wally, can you sing row, row, row your boat? You hear this very struggling to balance familiar tone deep inside. And as you notice that this tone seems oddly familiar, you realize it's not coming from inside. Wally just, for some reason, is waltzing behind you and just echoing as his tone bounces off the walls and reverberates ahead of you, as if he was too ahead of you.
You want to hear it again?
I turn around. Wally,
Hi.
cave sounds like you were inside it. How did you get behind me?
Like, I've been chemicals, It's been hanging out.
You are a talented rat.
From time to time.
Hmm? With that, I turn and then I kind of walk a little bit further into the cave.
Yeah,
As you
I'll
begin
come
to
with you.
head in further, you do smell that. Tasty. You smell something of comfort and relaxation. It almost seems absolutely appropriate as what was happening. The story was true, Dro. The moment you now kind of within the ambiance of this cave, you realize that this is absolutely a druid domicile. That golem you guys massacred was absolutely someone trapped or forced into some kind of poor, unfortunate curse. And this was in which where they lied. As you venture further in, you then see a nice break of light and comforts of what it is that's inside. So I'll just copy these two real quick, guys. I do this all together just to this new update.
Were those
these driving me nuts? Go ahead.
Were those people still just standing outside?
You had them line up like on
Yeah,
like on a
I was
street.
gonna
Yeah,
ask
You guys
him.
did like some Nazi camp concentration maneuver.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I just the wolves were just kind of like barricading him out.
Yeah, you had said that they were like a one wolf per person kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of just like keeping them in check.
Mhm.
You said the cave had a distinctive smell.
Yeah, for Wally, it smells like bitches, but you can describe it as you wish.
Oh God.
Smells like bitches.
We just found a rat brothel.
That's
No,
awesome.
not like
Smells like seafood.
for a druid, they're all about like the perfumes and the ointment. For Rolly, it's like a pompous lives
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I've smelled this before. It smells like a French whorehouse in here. Smells like eucalyptus and sandalwood and jasmine. Oh,
Can you
man.
frankincense and myrrh?
Procreating. I know that's a thing a lot.
Frankincense, yeah, a little bit of that. Tiny
This
bit
is
of myrrh.
not quite the style that I would go with, but it is quite nice.
Guys, I'm tired. Are we
You
like
woke up
beat
like
up
half
from the
hour ago.
last fight, guys? Like, why are we just poking around?
Smells
Brother,
so
do you have
good.
any bread?
I go to this bench and I lay down.
Yeah, why don't we hang out? I mean, we woke up like 45 minutes ago and then got in this fight. So we could take
I
a
don't
little
remember
break
it
if you
that
guys
way,
are
man.
tired. But yeah, I can
don't
grind
remember
up.
it that way.
I can make some tortillas if you want.
Make some golem tacos.
Yeah, a walking taco because
I
we're
do
gonna walk
actually
while we
like
eat it.
investigate. I don't just lay down. I investigate like this book, investigate the plants. I look at this pedestal thingy here.
Okay,
Just
go ahead,
kind
give me.
of trying to see like if any of it is recognizable, any like druidic symbols that I'm recognize, or any type of like yeah,
Give me an Arcana check and then a nature check probably after.
Arcana.
And then the rest of you guys are doing what while within this room?
Oh, I'm just
Can I
laying
check
down.
out this
Just trying to
pool
heal.
of water?
Nature.
Okay. Vicinity checks out the pool of water. You notice that it looks like very fresh water. It is sourced from somewhere either below it, as if it was a well filling from some kind of other leakage, but then it's draining elsewhere so that it doesn't flood. It does not seem magical to you, Vicini. You get the sense that it is. It's not magical. It is all natural to you. You don't, like as if a mountain spring existed. You know that it's coming from a source somewhere within.
From my perspective, would it look like a toilet bowl?
You could utilize it as one, though you'd imagine it to be more of a hot spring bath potential.
Oh, it's a bath. It looks more like a bath from my perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
This definitely seems to be
Guys,
more of a chill zone.
let's take that 45-minute break. I'm going to take a little bath.
Oh my god! In your armor?
Yeah. I mean, the water comes in, the water comes out. It still sort of cleans you.
Your armor's gonna rust.
It's just gonna turn into like a pool of brown, is it not?
That's kind of what's going to happen,
Probably.
yes. It's gonna get real gross.
Well, we'll stay out of it. I guess I'll just make my tortillas over here then.
Brother, you see that
I light incense.
Okay. Brother and Jero, you see that this place is very well kept for that of a solo living individual. Very minimalist like lifestyle. They understand the natures around them. They're growing pumpkins, they're growing basil, they're growing small spices like oregano and other things that definitely stand the test of time and temperament. It doesn't look as if anyone here was doing anything overly crazy of, secret experiments or anything of that demeanor, but it does seem as if it is someone's personal humble or was humble abode. There are a small set of stairs on this left-hand side. There's a odd wow, kind of cipher pulled here. It does not seem to serve the purpose of any kind of cleansing methods beyond that of the bath there. This one definitely seems more ritualistic and or ceremonial. Dro, as you kind of gander at the books and the markings, you do see that this is very typical druid language. You understand it. It's just talking about the nature. It's understanding the way of life, the patterns, the tremors, the growth, the seasons. And you get a lot of insight on the way this continent works compared to where your home's from. Your home, where you're from, normally the seasons are broken into 4. Here, the seasons are broken into 8, and they're called extreme cycles. Each one is its own haphazardness. They range from that of extreme temperatures to poisonous air to well, I guess that would be an extreme temperature too, but to chills where you can literally be frozen from the inside out. And there's one particular one that's called Bane, and it's not necessarily that it causes a Bane effect, but it's because it weakens those that travel out during the evening hours. But the evening hours are the coolest hours, while the rest of the days are weltering halt.
From this information, can I glean as to what season we're currently in?
You gesture that you're doing a transition into the poison era. In this time, toxic fumes are very common. There are times where poison storms occur. It's that of rain, but acidic. It's not like the whole air is toxic, but anytime there's like an extreme weather event, it's most likely the element of poison
Got it. Okay.
or
And then,
acidic in nature.
Is there any maps or anything that is distinguishable that would give us like a lay of the land in
There
writing or drawing?
is a map, actually, but I'm going to draw you the map briefly because I don't have the actual image prepared for you. But there is actually a map now that you bring it up. So thank you for reminding me. But it is a very typical
Canon
square
now. It's
parchment.
canon. There's maps. Good.
Yeah. And
Do we need to roll constitution checks to determine whether or not we pass out from the smell of Vicini bathing?
I mean, really, I think it'd benefit.
Okay,
But
good.
I don't think there's a bad
just
smell. I think he's just cleaning. He's just cleaning himself. He's kind of
Yeah.
adding a little like a natural sluggish of nature.
rubbing
You
that
do
sandalwood
see
on.
that
Don't light a match, boys. Don't light a match.
you guys see like a Shrekish change in the pool as he gets in, and the colors kind of like change and morph into these weird lewd browns and pale
I'll
tans
give
and
you
faunas.
one check. See, I'm okay. I'm not.
You
pooping
know,
blood.
it's all the dried stuff. Nothing fresh. Definitely the bits that have just been sitting around and lean.
DM,
Just-
can I
it's
take
just
a
brown
short
bits
rest while
floating
this is
around.
happening?
Sure, I'd say that by the time you guys complete such tasks, that can occur.
Okay. Anyone? So you can add a D8 to your hit dice that you gain because I make everyone snacks for hanging out.
Okay.
Mm,
How do
cool.
we do a short rest on here?
On top right.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
A long rest,
But
special.
you gotta
Oh, short rest.
roll,
I
I
found
think
it. Found it.
this dice, and then you take the rest.
Okay.
There we
And
go. And then I heal.
then-
Nice.
Wait, what? Did I do it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
the
says
short
you
rest, you're
you
gonna
took
see
a
there's a select dice
takes
to
a
roll,
short
and you
rest.
roll that, and then you take the rest. Or you won't heal.
I didn't see.
Oh.
Sorry, say that one more time.
So when you click short rest, you're gonna see it says select dice to roll and a roll indicator next to it. put
go ahead
that
and
for
just
your
activate
hit
it.
points.
Yeah.
There you
We
go.
get 2, right? We get 2D because
Yeah, if you get an extra one, I mean, you can use as many of your hit dice as you
Okay,
want, but
perfect.
whatever
He
you
gets a
spend, you
half
get an
out,
extra.
correct.
Yeah, you get an extra D8 on
Oh no,
top
you
of.
regain. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, you can use as many hit
okay.
dice as you want.
So well, yeah, it doesn't matter. We never short rest,
Well,
so
I need
it's fine.
a fuck ton
This
of
is-
rest.
Yeah,
'cause
so
I
don't
got
forget to add a
fucked up.
D8 just from eating my tortillas as you're hanging.
Yeah,
out.
I already. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm full. Now. I'm
I'm
full
just
up.
gonna add. I'm just gonna roll a D8 separately.
Um.
And
Okay.
add that. Ooh, I'm
'Cause
full healed.
The idea is that we're trying to find this construct, this like building thing, and though we can see it, my idea is that I want to be able to find a clear path to it.
Yes, you guys are
Right?
trying to find an entrance to the, and it seems to continuously have a obstacle-like nature to that in which you tread toward it.
Correct. And so like the I'm hoping I can glean from
So-
a map as to like a path.
Um,
If that's on the map itself. If not, then that's fine.
there is things on the map similar, but not the in your vicinity, which doesn't make sense to you. Again, there is a map, but I don't have it on hand. But there are 4 locations marked outside of what you already know to be the general layout. You imagine those 4 locations can either be obelisks, points of interest, or something in which you do not understand or know of because they didn't draw pictures.
Got
It was just more like a marking, like an X
Got
mark the spot kind of thing. Of those 3 locations, neither of them are in your immediate vicinity. And what I mean by that is you know there's an obelisk right here. Like it has to be within a couple miles most. And everything on the map is showing at least 15 plus miles distance.
Got
As
it.
Vicinity leans over and requests if you have any free pages for him.
Are you going to use all those pages?
Yes. As I need to
Oh,
study them. Brother,
okay.
come here. I need you to look at this.
All
What do you
right,
make of this map?
use a tortilla.
Eden
I
has. I
with
hand
that
him the
word,
map.
I like sprint over for a tortilla.
Wally, you might be able to help here too.
What spells do I have?
Ooh,
And I
pumpkins.
have them look at the map, the drawings, and just
Yeah,
curious.
I'll try to see
We
if I
know
can make heads or
there's
tails.
an obelisk here on this map. It shows none based off of the measurement. To the
And
key,
the
the legend shows that these are much farther.
yeah is is where Sid's camp would be on this map at all? Like we don't really know where it is. We just know the direction it was. He just said to go that way. I
On
guess,
the
but it's
map,
like
you do see enough clearings to imagine 4 to 5 locations that a camp place could assumably be put. You don't know what's in these clearings, but you'd imagine a clearing means a potential outpost and or camping location because no one camps in the middle of a tree, at least not on maps. You would assume that if there was a camp forward to where it is, that there'd be maybe 2 that are within a mile's radius, and then there's a large kind of like you're not sure if it's a cliff, a cutoff, a mountain range against you, or just a random line.
okay. But it doesn't seem like it's any of the like marked locations on the map.
The marked locations definitely seem further south of your guys' location,
Oh,
and when I
okay.
mean further south, it's beyond what looks to be a massive like a bridge. Like there's like another massive ravine that has a huge, like just it goes from one end to the other, cutting the continent technically in 2, making it 2 continents. But because it's so close together and connected by a bridge, it's 1.
Fucking bread meat.
As you hear bread meat and your ears burn, brother. What on earth is bread meat? First you got bread bones, now there's bread meat. What is happening to bread?
Bread meat.
We're having an argument because I wanted to find out what edible plants were over here. The Zinni saw that I wanted to eat plants and said that was gross. And then I told him that bread is plants, dummy. And he's now shocked. He goes, "What?" And then I asked him what he thought it was, and he says bread meat.
Well, you're close. See, there's something called yeast, and that's alive. We put that, so it's actually plants and living stuff at the same time. Isn't Lathander beautiful? Turns out you were both right. Now shut the hell up and eat my tortillas.
Praise Lathander.
Yeast is like the sea monkeys.
Yeah, yeast is the sea monkeys.
Yep.
I love it.
There you go.
I love it.
What can
Yeah.
I roll to see if I see anything familiar about this map?
You can roll a. Let me look at Wally. What can you roll? You can roll a history check.
Let me look at Wally. He looks like a rat.
You were at 19, and then it was
I'm
like
swinging, baby.
it was like
Yeah, never seen this before in my life.
I'm as we're looking at, I'm like passing, and right as he like goes to look, I pass him a blunt to like
Ooh,
smoke, and I put it in his mouth.
this will help. This will help jog the memory.
you just kind of take a big rip out of it, and as you do, you pass it on. You pass the paper, not the blunt. So you do the opposite. It just kind of goes on to the next person.
You take over.
Brother Fields, as you look at the map again, because it gets passed back to you like hot potato, you do realize that it's passed to you upside down this time, and upside down you notice something. It resembles a visual cue, like a constellation of sorts. Not the continent itself, but the parts in which are marked, and then the other odd points of interest that have been filled in, like someone went out of their way to survey this area and have been drawing a map to conclude what they do understand of it. But the map's purpose isn't for travel, if that makes any sense.
He stands away.
Oh, is he away? Of course, the one guy.
He crumples
Yeah.
the map up and throws it into the fire.
He goes,
and
well,
then
boys,
we walk
this is going to
away.
make a great bread leafing, He starts wrapping up the bread. Maybe it won't go so bad so fast. And he's like, thanks, Dro. This is going to do us just well, boys. Bread's back on the menu for 2 weeks. So, yeah.
Bread, meat, bread, meat, bread, meat.
Well,
no,
he
like,
understands that without witnesses. There you go.
do I? Yeah, never mind. I'm not. I mean, obviously, he gleans this, not me.
Bernie,
So,
your original question is yes. 4 of the plants are edible. You do recognize that. They're not overly nutritious, but you could consume them just to consume them for flavor or general gain of enjoyment.
What are they?
It is basil, mint, and pumpkin.
Sweet. I take the basil and the mint, and I pluck a whole bunch of it. Like, I basically rip it out of the ground, and I run over to brother with it. I go, brother, 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 brother. And then I don't say anything.
You got it.
Oh,
You guys see? Yeah. I already fell. You fell for it right after I literally did.
Of course.
Brother's just getting us all. Who's next? Who wants to talk to brother next?
Okay,
Just
I'll
take
hold
it.
my.
Bernie-
Yeah,
as
I'll
Bernie
hold it
comes-
until he comes back.
as Bernie comes and says, brother, I just walk away.
Yeah.
I actually
also
go
say
out.
brother, because I want more attention. Brother.
I take the map and I go outside and I start. I just kind of look up at the sky. Is it nighttime, daytime? What is it?
It's daytime. It's like not even midday yet. You guys woke up, got into a fight, and then walked into this dude's home.
I go outside and I see if those people are still there. If my wolves are like,
The
my
wolves are
only
just
last
standing
for an
there.
hour.
Yeah, you guys haven't
Don't they
been in
only
here
last
long.
an hour?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you've
So
been
I
in
got.
here for 15, 20 minutes. You step out and you see that the people are there, and they're just like, What are you doing to our friend's home? There's nothing in there.
You're still here?
You told us that they'd kill us if we left.
Oh. I have a proposition for you.
A proper what? Maybe you should be proper instead of just treating us this way?
A request? I
Huh,
have a request. Would you
What do you
like to
want?
hear it?
Sounds like I have to. I didn't even ask to talk to you. You just came and started talking.
I kind of shake the map. Do any of you recognize this?
Hey, wait, that's Erwin's.
Do any of you know how to read it?
It's a
How
map.
to use it?
You don't know how to read a. Wait,
There's
someone
more
just
to
dropped you from the
this
sky
map.
and you fell here and didn't die?
There's more to this map than it seems.
Well, yeah,
Can
it's a map.
anyone-
You know, maps, they do things like tell you things like things that are not normally known that aren't on a map that you wouldn't know unless you saw a map or had a map. It's kind of the point of maps. Erwin's like a map guy. He said that if you had a map, then you knew more than a man without a map.
How could I use this to find the obelisk? And I
You mean
point
that thing?
to the-
He points to the
Yes.
obelisk, and it's like
Yeah.
the back. Yeah, it's like over the fence, even though it's like super far away for some reason.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, the map's not. Erwin, what? Your map is not marking the obelisks.
What is it marking?
It's marking other settlements in which we were going to raid. You know, it's really hard surviving out here, and when people show up to just loot the place and no one wants to take us back on their ships because no one wants other kids, they just say, scoot off, or get out of here, or scram, or they murder us and just don't care. Well, we're tired of that.
Well, you helped me. You
No,
gave
you
me
murdered my friends
information. What?
and deboned them and didn't even leave
No.
and left broth for us.
How
I
many
missed
are
something.
left?
Do
There's
they want
7 of
do
them.
they want a tortilla?
There's 7 of them left?
Then he's like looking out of the kitchen.
Oh, he says that, and
Joe.
I'm like, brother.
Yeah.
7
I'm
left.
standing right in front of you, and I've got like plants that are dangling and dropping soil. And I just shove them at you, and I go, "What can you make with this? It's basil and mint."
I can make bread that tastes like basil and mint.
Yes. I just hand it to you and walk away.
All right. Now, are we really? I don't know if Lathander wants us to kill kids. If we can avoid it. Now, kids. Dro, what do you think we should
Oh,
do?
I'm outside. I went outside.
Oh, you're outside. Then I don't know
He's
what
not
I'm.
out here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry, I thought I
You
said.
know nothing about no kids.
All right.
I
This place kind of
so
smells like
I
mint.
tell I
Kids, whisker tits.
I stop and look at them. To your point, it is tough to survive out here, and I'm giving you a chance to continue to live.
You're giving us a
Thank you.
chance to struggle. We had everything we needed to live. We had our friends. And you killed the good and capable ones.
They attacked us. We were just doing
You
what you would do.
attacked them. I was watching the whole
No.
time. He was itching.
We
You just had to
tried
get the
to
pictures off of
help.
him.
We did. We tried, and we got them off, and he attacked us. In fact, Vicini was really
Wasn't
trying to
him.
help.
And you saw that there was a little man inside, and no one tried to help him.
As he was attacking us.
He
This is a
wasn't.
place where
saw
you
he
defend
wasn't.
yourself
You saw his
first.
scared face and his vulnerable body, and him struggling on the inside.
Well, here's
I'm
your
gonna peek out the cave.
here's
at
your
this moment, and I
proposition.
yell, "Hey, Dro, we got tortillas, man."
You can leave, and I appreciate your help. Or if you stay, you'll be in a world of hurt. It's your choice.
How can I leave and still help? That doesn't even make sense.
You did. You helped. You told me how to use the map.
So then I could just
and
leave.
what it represents. Yes, but if you stay, you might be in for a world of hurt. And my pups here are getting quite hungry.
Just looking at his little group left. Let's go, Lost Guys. I don't got time for these
Did he freeze?
He
I
did.
think so.
He's
Or
frozen.
he's
okay.
really good at not moving.
thought he
But
was
I
he
swear I
feels
heard him
up.
open. I swear I heard him open a beer. Somebody.
That was me. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm so close to having these. I'm having my companions eat these people.
Save their
Do
bones
it.
if you do.
Do it.
Oh yeah, it could be his phone died. Yeah, yeah, he's talking as Wally.
Oh, switch to iPad. Phone died, I think. Switching to iPad. Okay.
That's cool.
I haven't had an
Meanwhile-
iPad in ages. Do any of you have iPads?
I do still. Yeah.
Wow.
Use mine like almost every day.
I got one for my mom for Christmas.
There you go.
I think the
That's
last
good
time I
gift.
had an iPad was when I was at 80p. So like
Oh yeah,
10
that was
years
awesome
ago?
that they gave us one. But
Yeah.
yeah,
She used it for like reading, like a Kindle mostly.
that's pretty much what I use mine for. That's pretty much it. It's a glorified Kindle.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife uses it for travel and watches movies on it. Outside of that, she doesn't ever use it.
I can't believe how cheap
Okay.
Kindles are. $89
Those are crazy.
Dro is
Yeah, we-
Dro is feeling increasingly evil. As he's do they turn and leave?
What did he smoke?
Yeah, I mean they're attempting to. Sorry, they're like they kind of just like, come on, Lost Boys, let's just get out of here. We don't want to deal with whatever this is. And they're just like, oh, okay. What about Erwin? He's gone. And they're just like, oh. And the two of them walk by Dro and they just look at him, soften, pleady eyes, and they continue on their way.
I wink and I start counting. And I count to 10. Once I count to 10, I give my wolves the order to hunt them down.
Holy fuck!
Only 10 seconds?
Look.
Not even like
Yeah.
a minute to get out of
That's
scene.
like-
You're just like,
Yeah,
5
well,
steps.
I'm like,
boom.
yeah, I'm like high, so you know, you had a high 10 seconds. Like 30
10
seconds.
Okay. Before this 30 seconds occurs, are the rest of you guys out of the cave?
Just me. I'm gonna hand Dro a tortilla,
I take it and eat it.
and I
Yeah, I
eat it
guess I'm
too
still
while
holding.
I'm watching what's happening here.
Nope. I have to just keep walking away from brother because I don't like the smell of his mint. So everywhere he goes, I walk further away.
You're like the polar opposite of a magnet. Got it.
Yeah, I read online that snakes are repelled by mint. So
Um,
stay away from him.
Interesting. Dro is
They
just
don't like the
thinking
smell, I guess.
because they identified that there are settlements out there. He keeps
Mhm.
thinking, he's like, the biggest trouble that we could have is if they go to one of these other settlements and tell them about ourselves, and or they just let the settlements know that we exist, and I don't want them to know. And so Dro's like, fuck, this is a loose end.
Okay.
He's gonna tie it up.
You let them loose.
Oh
They
shit!
start dashing off. You hear the kids. What the? Don't stop them! One of the wolves gets taken down as 3 of the kids go down. You see the last remaining 4 putting up a fight. And eventually it dies out.
Holy fuck!
You see 5 wolves return, bloodied, and they lick and clean themselves off.
I turn to Bernie. Unfortunately, they knew of other settlements that were their allies. Had they known, they could have come and taken us or attacked us. It's for the best. And I hang my head and I solemnly walk in to the cave. And I dispel the wolves.
You got it.
I
You
think
let the
Bernie
wolves.
just like sits down on this rock over here and just like contemplates what the fuck just happened.
Okay. Bernie contemplates, brother. That is 7 bodies of kid bones you can harvest.
Yeah, I look over.
Tuna
I'm
is
feeling.
knocking.
Can I make like a
Yeah.
religion check to see
I
if
don't-
this feels like Lathander did tell me to take their bones, but this feels like it goes against some of the stuff I learned from Lathander back. So I'm just trying to reconcile this. I
Give
think.
me a religion check at advantage.
Okay.
Did brother know that I did this? I only told Bernie because Bernie.
I'm
was the
pretty
only one
sure
outside.
Bernie does not have a very short mouth. I'm sure he's out there just everyone.
Well, no, Bernie
No,
just
he-
went and
no,
sat
he's-
down on the
he's
rock.
being
Bernie went,
silent
oh yeah,
right
that's
now.
right. Bernie's
He's-
on.
he's in
Okay, so
shock
then,
right now.
brother, did you not leave? I know Vicini stuck his
No.
head out.
Yeah, I guess not. Then I mean,
Okay,
how far away are the body? I mean, it's just if I
nah,
notice the
they're not
bodies.
nearby. No,
If he
okay,
doesn't,
so we
if
noticed
brother
that.
is
I
still
mean, brother-
in,
I'm just saying more or less because they were screaming.
Oh,
yeah. If
shit.
brother is in, I go in and tell everybody what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, so if they were, if anyone they would have heard screaming outside, but not necessarily
Yeah,
that echo.
yeah.
In full details of such. But,
Yeah, and
okay.
I show them the map. These are not landmarks in terms of landscape. They are other settlements. These children, potentially not children. I don't say children. These individuals
These adolescents.
could have had these settlements come and attack us. I could not have that happen, as we are on a grand quest for Sid. Unfortunately, I did what I thought was best. Oh, it weighs heavy on my heart.
I guess depending what my religion check says.
I look to Wally. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, and just keep on murdering. Fuck it. At this point,
Brother, you with a 23. Put it in this way. You've read Lathander's Bible. You've read from cover to cover, from letter to letter, from word to word. And then you were told to read it again. And again, and again, and again. And God, you never understood what it was you were missing when the High Chief said, brother, the evil is what you failed to see. That all gods have evil in them, but this is called the necessary. And now you realize it. Where on earth would Lathander get the people to make so much bread if he did not have an amassed amount of individuals doing so for him already?
Of course. Well,
That
Dro,
makes sense.
put me to their corpses and I will harvest their bones for bone meal.
You will find them out in the forest. They're not far. Only a 30-second walk from where we are.
Okay. I'd
And
walk out there.
I light up and I start smoking the heaviest shit that I got.
I would take their bones, but I would bury them too, and do
Okay.
like Lathander burial rites, probably.
Got it. Okay.
What
You
would
take your
be
time.
Lathander burial rites?
Yeah, what would be your process, brother?
You bury them like 2 feet underground, and then plant a bunch of seeds on top of them.
You don't just
Shallow
potato farm them?
graves.
Nice. That's cool.
Shallow graves. I love it. Yeah.
You know, that way anything hungry can
fertilizer.
just
Yeah,
dig them up.
exactly.
You know, easy meal for the nearby. You know, Wally would love that.
2 feet's
because
pretty far.
He's
Like,
probably not, desecrated all of the graves in which you guys would leave behind, because that would be real easy for Wally to identify. Oh man,
oh, hold on.
he's like, oh wait, we line up with mint. That's that's the deterrent.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I would just plant
Okay,
like
6 don't care.
Yeah.
Wally's still like,
Nice
ooh,
won't be
mint.
close.
Mint meat.
Wally, inside this druid cave, you hear an echo, and this echo isn't a communicative echo. It's in noise. It's like a water drop You're looking around and you see there's water on the floor, but there's no water above you. No precipitation, no collection of any kind of dampness. No one is sweating. No one is dripping anything for funsies or an accident upon their person, and it's driving you nuts. But you hear it.
Do I know what direction it's coming from?
Perception check.
Oh, excuse me.
You tell everyone to shut the f up so you can hear.
No, I hear something.
You see Wally's ears grow. Like a little
Satellite dishes.
sonar. A little sonar going on, and he's like, I found it. And he heads over just over to where the pedestal is here. And there's a small, almost invisible to the naked eye interaction. As it goes from the bowl to the ceiling. A drop. Ever so steadily, ever so consistent. About every 6 or 7 seconds.
I don't think I have like a detect magic. Does it seem like it's magic?
I don't know. You're all standing in a room one way, and there's a whole bowl of water with a single drip dropping the other way. If you've been to Knoxberry Farm, not magic at all.
Feels like magic.
You guys all ignore Wally crying wolf again, because there could never be harm or danger when he's around.
Well, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
It's a rat. They make up stuff.
Just in case. Oh wait, they alert. Hold on.
Ooh, dispel magic. Nice.
You cast
Oh.
Dispel Magic. As you do, it stops. 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds, 12 seconds, 13 seconds. Give me another perception check. "45 seconds go by. Seemed to work. You turn around and you hear something. You turn back around. The bowl is overflowing. Very slowly.
The fuck is going on? Brent, come over here.
Who do you call him?
Brother.
Hmm.
I feel like Joe's probably too high right now.
Brother, do you respond?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear what he was like.
He just
Oh.
says, "Brother, come here." That's all
I
he
just
says.
Oh,
said, "Hey, come
sure.
over
Yeah.
here."
Yeah, what's up? What's going on over there?
So, this is not just because I hit Joe's blunt. I swear to Christ. I've heard a sound. It sounded like a water drop.
All right.
Found it over here. But the problem is it wasn't coming down from the ceiling. It was going up to the ceiling. Okay, bear with me. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so then what I did was I cast Dispel Magic. And
All
then it
right.
fucking stopped. Okay? Following so far? Tracking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, at this point, while you're telling the story, Wally, you can actually visually see a residual overpour of, like, first starting with a tiny stream starting to build up. So it's now, instead of it being something so impossible for anyone to notice, it's now noticeable to the naked eye.
And now, look at this. This is what happened. Now it's overflowing, and I'm scared I might accidentally flood this cave.
Well, luckily we can leave the cave at any time.
Okay, well, I'm just giving everyone a heads up. That,
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, all right. Well, so
not just some fucking
wow,
crazy rat over here, okay?
what kind of magic would make water go up, and for what purpose?
I mean, would I know that?
I mean, you're an awesome rat that dispelled it before figuring it out. So I mean, you're powerful enough to stop it. I don't know if you're powerful enough to re-engineer it to figure it out and then stop it again.
I don't know any water spells, so I'm gonna assume that, which is
You
ironic.
could do an Arcana check. Let's do an Arcana check. It is ironic considering your origins. But yeah. I would assume that you would be able to guess that it's like a parlor trick. You'd be like some kind of parlor trick, like something you'd see in like a bar or a bard would do, or some bullshit that would come around.
Yeah, it's like one of those cheesy ass decorations that some people put in their home, some people put in the pub, so one of those types of things. But the weird part is this overflowing. This is generally not part of the trick.
Everyone give me a perception check as there's a conversation echoing through the halls of Wally's annoying voice to the team and Brotherfield's enduring it, and the rest of you guys doing everything you can to ignore it. That let's roll and see what you hear. It's very possible. I mean, Bernie, you're a ranger. You're a young prodigy of becoming the best
He lied
huntsman.
about birds attacking us at night or something.
Yeah, but I'm also like
No
going
reason.
through some shock right now. Holy fuck, I do.
Oh,
Holy
he
fuck.
hears it.
Bernie, you want to just sit in a pile of acid and burn all of your witnessed horrible witnesses on this continent gone. However, you know that if you don't pay attention to what the hell that rat's doing, Vicini's going to eat him. And you tune in to Wally Radio, and for some reason you hear Wally say, I think I'm going to flood this cave, while you're sitting on this stump outside. What do you do?
I get the higher ground.
You get to higher ground. You position yourself for a tsunami level
I
experience.
go on top of the cave.
You climb on top of the cave.
Did Bernie see me bury the kids?
Bernie, I'd assume
I don't think I was paying attention. I was lost in thought.
Sure. Okay. You got it.
Brother was just like rubbing it. He's like, "Should be nice
in fact,
if a strong young man would help me dig these holes to put these corpses in."
He did not pay attention to that at all. In fact, he goes up top, and then he's gonna take his locket, and then he's gonna see about having a conversation with his patron.
Hey, buddy, what's up? You seem down.
Yeah,
well, let's make that frown upside down. How about you do a little smile for me? Yeah.
So, the party I'm with just killed a whole bunch of kids.
Drugs, fentanyl, laced. All kinds of bad things when you put it on the table and just sniff them up.
No, they sent wolves after him, man. Like,
what kind of party sends wolves? Whoa. Go back. The party you attended or the party you travel with? Sorry.
That I'm traveling with.
That's right. You're Bernie, the young little kid. Yep, not the rich, elegant. Oh, got it. Okay, I'm remembering who you are. Sorry. You're the only one, I promise.
Somehow I doubt you now, man, but like, anyways, you're like, I guess super old, so like maybe you've dealt with this before?
Oh, dead kids? Lots of times. I'm surprised they're still alive.
No, not me. Like, the other kids got killed by the people in my party. Like, I'm a kid. Are they gonna kill me next?
Do you feel like they have something against you? Do you not provide anything? Are you the weakest link?
No, that'd be the rat, duh.
So then they'll kill the rat. What are you worried about?
I'm not fond of them killing the rat either.
Well, then you can decide to defend the rat when they decide to. But what if they came to you to kill the rat? You could just say you killed the rat, and then you defended the rat, and you did what they asked.
What?
I'm giving you solutions to your problems. You don't have to kill the rat. Just make them come to you to kill the rat, and then it doesn't have to happen.
I don't understand, man. I just wanted you to explain why the heck my party killed kids, but
Oh,
I guess I
but
could
you
pretend
said
to
you
kill
didn't
a
want to kill
rat.
the rat. No, you said you didn't want to kill the rat, so I was explaining to you how not to have them killed.
Cool, man. I think we're good here. Thanks for the chat, dude.
I'm not a therapist. Like,
It disappears and Bernie's
Big
more confused
disclaimer.
than ever.
yeah, definitely not a god. So you were asking the wrong person for
Fucking genies. He decides he's going to talk to brother in a little bit, but
Okay.
at this point, he does know. Is brother still digging the graves?
I'd say at this point no, because at this point this is where Wally's telling brother he is flooding the cave and everyone inside is going to die unless they're told.
Oh, okay, cool. I got out of the work, so I'm good.
But what I was going to say, bro, sorry, there's your guys' names for some reason in this campaign. Drive me mad. Bernie, when you go on top of the stone, can you give me a D100?
Ooh, maybe. Depends. Are you about to kill me?
Roll low.
Nice.
92.
Roll high.
You get up
Roll
there and you feel
Life
like
is worth
you have
living.
this deja vu. You have this deja vu as if you yourself, but not you, stood on a rock, wiggled your butt, gave it a hug, and then opened some secret passage.
What?
A kid similar to your age did some kind of weird dance on top of a stone similar to the one you're on top of, and you feel like it was you, like your physical body knows what to do, the movements, the gestures, the actions of intimacy with this rock, so to speak. And something opened, like the child did it with the intention of entering somewhere.
Well, I'm a kid, so if I feel like that is right, I'm gonna do it and see what happens.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Sweet. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Big money. Oh, shit.
Jesus, 220s in a row, bro.
You hear,
And a 92 out of 100.
I mean, you're on it right now. You hear a little jingle, like a ting, ting, ting. You have no fucking clue where and why or what. But whatever. You're there. But that happens. Congratulations. We'll get to that more in a minute. Inside the cave,
Y'all
Dro,
losers. I'm gonna be in a cool place.
you realize that Vicini's there's a word and I am now missing it. What? Oh, Vicini's tainted bathwater is rising to an uncomfortably closer level to you than it was when it was in the bath.
Vicini, I have some other herb that I'd like for you to try. But I think it best that we go outside as your bathwater is rising.
Oh yeah, let's go. I don't want to touch that. That's gross.
We head out.
You got it. Now Wally and brother, what are the two of you doing in there?
The water's still coming out, right?
Huh?
The water's still like pouring out of the hole.
Flowing from the
Yeah,
bowl.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is it getting worse?
I heard it was the season
It's
of
not
poison.
speeding up, but you now notice that as you look beyond, it's not just that; it's also the bath.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
hell!
Well, I fucked something up, so
Let's why don't we make like a tree and get the fuck out of here?
okay.
I just start like wading through the water, I guess, to get out.
Yeah, you don't have to. No, you would have gotten out before it gets too out of
It's
control.
too
But
bad.
any and all potential secrets that were there are now considered gone.
What?
Didn't. You guys find Bernie sitting on top of the cave, chilling there in a very silent-like pose and posture.
Are you a monk now?
I guess I'm gonna wait to see what the DM says. Maybe or may or not have happened. If I'm still there, I don't know.
That
Yeah,
is a
I
very
guess
good point. If any of you interact with him, he doesn't respond.
Oh, God
Oh.
dang it.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
So,
Did you guys
okay,
go to
that's
Disneyland today? By the way.
But good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night.
night, dude.
That's awesome.
I'm driving my car.
Brother, I don't want to be rude, but you really stink. So if you could just stay at least 10 feet away from me, that'd be great.
Is it because of the mint, Vicini?
Yes, it's disgusting.
It's just.
All right. I put it. If Bernie's just standing there not responding, I just tuck it back in his pocket. And so I don't have
So
it.
you climb up on the rocks to Bernie and you go to tuck it onto his person?
Oh, I mean, do I see him from down there?
You do. You guys all see him, but he's not responsive. As you go head up to go place the mint onto his body, you go to interact with him and realize. Okay,
Hold on.
give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Child is demanding me to put him down. I'll be right back.
Guys, I'm like banished to the shadow realm now.
All of a sudden, I'm not gonna hang out with you anymore. And you're like not gonna know why.
So yeah, anyways, well, I got you here. Did you guys go to Disneyland today? Is that what you guys were talking about?
Yeah. Was at Disney and Alex met up with us. It was awesome.
Nice, man. Good day.
It's a good day. Brought the kids, so we didn't do like a ton of rides.
Mm.
But kids had a lot of fun, and we did like Autopia and the Finding Nemo ride. A
Cool.
couple of fun ones.
I have not been in like 20 years, so I'm gonna assume.
It's crazy how it changes. It's totally like if you go to California Adventure, which if it's been 20 years you've never been to,
Yep.
like freaking nuts because the park's twice the size it used to be.
Huh. You got like a whole Star Wars zone and all that nowadays, right?
You're so close, man. Just go. You're so close.
I see. I almost did like 10 years ago, and then they wanted like $75 for parking, and it was like $126 a ticket, and I was like, I don't know, because I know I'm gonna spend
It's a
like
hell of a spendy trip.
all that money, and then I'm gonna wait in lines, and yeah, I don't much enjoy that.
I don't either. We try to go on the days that have like no people, but it's really hard to pick those days out.
Have you gone again since we went? Outside of
Yeah,
this
dude.
other time?
I went 3 times. We
Do you have
picked
a
up
season
annual
pass or
passes
what?
so we can just
Oh,
go.
Fuck, dude. So like we broke the cherry and then there's just like
Yeah,
it's
dude.
never stopped.
never
It
healed
just keeps
back.
on going.
You popped it, and now we're cooking with fire now.
That's awesome, man. Good for you, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I mean, she must enjoy it, so that's good.
She loves it. When there's nobody there, when there's people there, she can't like move around, and it's too crowded. When it's not so crowded, she just runs up and down areas. In the time of her life.
Like a Wednesday, Thursday, those are like the best days to go.
It was rocking. She straight up was running around Toontown, just having a ball.
Do you check out other parts of the park or just Toontown so far?
No, we went all over. We spent a lot of time in Tomorrowland today, though.
Got it. Cool. Do you go to California Adventure at all or no?
Hasn't done it yet. She's gonna love it. It's gonna be sweet.
Like Cars Land is really cool.
I was
Love
gonna say, I thought I
Cars.
heard
And
Cars
she's
Land
gonna
is
love
there.
talking to the turtles.
Mhm.
Talking to
Crush.
what's his name?
Crush.
Crush. Crush is awesome. Went to that show. He's hilarious.
love
Welcome
Crush.
to the world of tomorrow.
Ooh yeah, that'd be good to bring in. They should do that.
That's from,
Futurama might as well be
Futurama.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only ever
If
been
I
to the
ever
one
get
in.
cryogenically frozen and I get defrosted in the future, I hope that's how they, welcome me.
That's how Walt Disney will be welcomed when he returns.
Yeah, he'd be canceled immediately though.
Oh, 100%. Like right off the bat, and he'd be like, "Oh, those filthy
What?
Jews gone finally."
God,
Like, how's my good pal Hitler doing?
Did my friend Hitler win the war?
Oh god.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah. I see a lot of Volkswagens around. That's a good sign.
What ridiculousness are you guys doing all that?
Just talking shit about Walt Disney, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let
Alright,
it be
alright.
defrost in the future. Yeah.
Don't be confused. Have you guys seen the joke where that's why they called Frozen Frozen? Because if you Google Walt Disney Frozen, you get Frozen instead of him being cryogenically frozen.
Oh, that's so
I
smart.
heard it was
love that.
a similar thing with Taylor Swift where she did like some thing about oh god, it was something to do with like airlines in some way. So that way if you like try to Google her like flight plans and how
Oh,
much
sure.
she put out, you would get like some positive feedback instead of like she flies everywhere.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's pretty
Metadata.
Yeah, someone posted her flight logs showing how much like carbon emissions she does, and I remember it was called, how there's like the Taylor's version of all the songs. It was called Global Warming Taylor's version.
Yeah, I saw some post where apparently she flew like fucking 15 minutes yesterday, like to go get a meal and then flew back, and people are all up in arms about it.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you really are hungry,
Yeah. If you
Didn't
can,
know
you
that-
There's no
That's her
In-N-Out in
personal
Japan.
DoorDasher. Yeah, DoorDasher.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is if I had a jet, I'd be flying all
Yeah,
over the
like
place.
I would be
too,
doing the
like-
same thing. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, hey, I feel like going to Vegas for the day, and I'll fly back
Yeah.
tonight.
Hey, as long as you
Oh,
got
yeah.
the fuel.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
I feel like
awesome.
I'd want to learn how to fly the plane.
I've always wanted to. The only thing is that you have to pay for all of it. Like there is like you got to pay for the fuel, you got to pay for the time, you got to pay for the conductor. Like God, they don't give you a
Yeah,
goddamn
I'm
thing for wanting to
12
learn.
hours.
They're just
I'm
like
12
it's a
hours
lot of money.
into my flight
Oh, cool.
learning. But
I was
my
gonna say,
pilot's
Randall, didn't you
school,
do
but
it? No.
I
Yeah.
spent $3,300 in that period of time. I have since frozen my studies.
Yeah. My grandpa got his like private pilot's license,
That's
and
awesome.
he loved it. But it's not like you get to use it all the time, but unless you own a plane. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
It'd be cool to know though, the pilots, pilots down, who can fly? I can fly, and you just jump in the sea and
I
just
don't know
I
if you can
could-
fly a
I
commercial
could at
jet
this point, but
with the private
I could
pilot's
not
license.
fly a commercial jet. Do you know how complicated that fucking thing is?
Look, all the buttons that are glowing, you press them till they stop.
No, that's not how it works at all.
Is the sky up and the ground down? You're good. Don't touch anything.
Are we upside down? We're upside down right now.
I wonder if nobody checks their credentials at that point. They're just like, we need to get somebody.
Yeah, if someone's confident enough to be like, yeah, I can fucking fly this thing, it's like you got it, dude.
Look, I have successfully taken off with a plane and flown it and landed it, but that was a single prop, and it was sketch at this point. If you had jet engines, like no, fuck no. Like even with that, I would yard it. I'd be like, guys, Call your loved ones.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a shot, but I don't
I
think it's
think
going to.
maybe a couple of us will walk away. Maybe.
Yeah. If you guys can see like a big cornfield
I got the only
anywhere.
parachute on. The rest of you, good luck squirreling through.
Oh yeah,
You got
I'm
a
gonna be
big
the only
pack,
one who
you're
walks
good.
away. I'm out. Later.
Well, that's kind of what you're doing right now, Bernie. As Brother Fields approaches you to go and place the mint that seems to be bothering half the party, literally statistically half the party outside of the one person who gathered it, onto you. He goes right through.
Oh,
It's like a
what the
veil.
fuck?
Now, Brother Fields, you've witnessed this 3 times in your existence. All 3 of those times, you now realize, well, shit, where was Sid?
Huh.
I have become the Sid.
I guess I go, Bernie, can you hear me?
Bernie, on your side of everything, you hear, hey, up there. You hear from where the mouth of the cave would be, speaking to you like a troll under the bridge. I see you've learned our secrets and domicile in 3 ways. How about you come and visit? It seems as if that genie you carry is no good. No good.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. Like I asked him for advice, but anyways, yeah, cool. And then I run down.
You jump down as you plop in front of the cave. You see on the inside a glowing eye that looks to kind of swirl and have this full like vision of clouds, like a little thunderstorm with a little bit of rain happening inside, as if someone shook a snow globe and it caused an entire atmospheric conversion. And then you see a snout slowly extend out, and you realize that though it looks massive to you in this moment, it is actually quite small and even natural in your size, as a kobold dressed in beautiful, nice, silky robes steps out with one cloudy eye and the other a dark brown direct pupil. And he goes, I've seen so many things before, but I have never seen such raw evils. Yours and your companions. You can venture on a dangerous path, or you can venture on a favorable one, but you will succeed always.
Wow. So I can't fail? That's pretty cool.
Your success is your burden.
Huh. I like your eyes, man. They're cool.
Would you like to know how I got this?
Yeah.
I want to know how I got these cards.
Has been given to me after I met with the dragon in conflict. I refused to let him force me into servitude, so he struck me with his nail.
Holy cow. You fought a dragon and lived?
Not one, but many. Across many wars.
Teach me. You're my master now.
Willing to take you on as a disciple. I once had a young boy with like your terms.
Oh, yikes.
But he growled more than he spoke. He was more like a grrr than a yes, teach me.
I can do better. Yes, teach me, man. Like, holy cow, a dragon fighter.
Welcome, Bernie. I will now be the one that bestows you your gifts. As he takes away your necklace, he puts his little clawish hand on it and dink, holds it tight.
Oh shit.
Destroys it as if it dematerializes. And then he opens his hand and instead you see a small little teardrop that has a little cloud wisping inside, almost endlessly in motion. This is to be yours. A wielder will be seen by others who know as my disciple.
So cool. Man, I'm so glad I sat on that rock. I knew it. I knew that rock was important.
So has few others, which have all led to me.
So, like, when do I start training? What do you want me to do? Like, I can do push-ups.
Yes,
I start doing push-ups because he said yes.
I have a warrior who once did 89 push-ups. If you can beat 89 in a single sitting, then you will take that warrior's title.
Oh God. Well, I'm gonna try.
Give me a D20 plus con. Let's go.
Okay. Should I just do a con roll then?
Yeah, all your con save, whatever the modifier would be. You guys don't
0.
see any of this happening. Instead, you see Brotherfield's. Oh my
Oh,
god!
what the
I'm telling.
fuck,
I really
dude?
want to get to you guys, but he's making it hard when he's doing so good.
Holy fuck!
What the fuck?
Wow. Anyways,
Bro,
you guys
you
see
are
Bernie just
on one,
meditating.
dude.
He is just zoned. This murder got him on another level. Bernie, you sir with that. Well, I didn't expect you to pass for starters. So,
I didn't expect that.
That means the DC was anything but a 20, right? Like if you rolled anything but a 20, you failed.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it was just for it was to get the mood, and he broke it for sure. Oh, hold on, Cloudy's gonna take a drink.
That's a lot of gnats, dude. Been a good night for Bernie.
Man, Bernie's been
Is
hot
that
since he's been hot.
three
He's
20s in
just
a
been
row?
killing it. Like,
Is
yeah,
that literally 3 20s in a row? I think it's
Sure.
legitimately 3 20s in a row.
pretty much.
I'll roll ones for the rest of the campaign.
Cloudy just stares, and in this pause of time, is you pumping. You hit 50. You hit 70. You're shaking. Give me a performance check to see how good you look at the end. You either are exhausted or you walk off looking like you're beyond in shape. Not bad. Pretty solid. A soft 20. I'll keep it. He goes, 1 second. He goes and like scrawls in the air. And sends it off. You see it say, Meek, your title of single bishops in row have been beaten. Return your title, for another shall keep it. And it wisps off. You have earned this title from one of my warriors. I will teach you what I know. Starting next session,
Okay.
your new deity or genie will be Cloudy. So you will be bestowing his domain, in which I will give you those details of.
Will I find out the title I get at that time?
Yes.
Cool.
I have to
It's
figure
like
out how to make it work with
cool
3.0. So
It's like a
I had
good
it built
story.
and then they broke it. But yeah, so while that happens, honestly, very few people climb on rocks in my campaigns, and anytime someone does, they end up with Cloudy. So it's a blessing, you know.
You think he'd be in the sky?
Stan, were you there when Gur originally did that himself?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Was it we were like crawling through a bunch of caves?
Before
he climbed
that,
up-
it was when you guys parked the boat on the coast and you guys were just
Yes!
walking, and he just went on
I was
top
there
of
for
it,
the boat.
and
Yeah.
he just got all into. He was like, "I'm gonna hump it because I hear something." Like he was like, "I'm trying to love this rock because I gave him." He did like an Arcana check, and I was like, "You feel magic," and he was so determined to find it. But he's a ranger. He's a non-magical character for the most part. So he was like, like doing everything he can to lure the rock, and I just had to give it to him because he kept rolling so well. and that was the first success to enter Cloudy's domain. But nonetheless, Bernie.
Oh, that's right, because we lost the boat after that.
Yeah, you lost the boat after that.
We left it, and then we came back, and it was gone. And we're like, that makes sense.
Vicini's yelling for help.
Screaming.
Oh, hell.
The earth is
Vicini.
too strong. The earth is
What-
too strong.
God damn it.
Bernie, your eyes open as you hear the earth is too strong. The earth is too strong, and you see Vicini like stuck as if gravity is forcing him onto the floor.
And Joe's doing push-ups. He's going zoom, 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 zoom.
That's awesome. Brother, you run down to go help Vicini. How do you assist his distress?
I pray for him. He has guidance. And I go, Vicini, what's wrong? Have you been smoking Dro's herb
No.
without offering any to me?
Oh, explain to him. Explain that I didn't smoke it. You hotboxed me. That's all it was.
Well, I did offer, and you said, "Plow it into your face."
Yeah. All right, I heard enough. Did you guys see Bernie? He was like invisible, and I think now he's not. Or translucent. I'm sorry, translucent, opaque.
What the fuck was he doing?
Bernie, why were you translucent on a rock?
Guys, I am the push-up king.
Well, it's certainly not Vicini. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So, guys, you know how I had the genie?
Yeah, barely.
Well, I don't have the genie anymore, but I got like a cooler guy. He fought dragons. Like, oh my god, he's so powerful. Like, I mean, I know, brother. I shouldn't have said God, but like, he's super powerful. Like,
yeah,
he can't make bread, I don't think, but like, he might be like that powerful. He might be able to make bread. I don't know.
Brother looks pretty suspicious. That's what I'm saying.
Anyways,
Well-
so like Lathander is like my second now, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I still love Lathander, but like,
You mean
Cloudy.
Synod? Is that what you mean by do I know what you're talking about?
It depends on. No, I'm not sinning. God, you're just always thinking people be sinning.
People be Synod.
Anyways, you'll meet Cloudy. You'll see Cloudy's super cool. And like right now, you're kind of like, I'm sorry, brother, you're kind of lame.
Joe sits on Viz as he rolls.
Well, let's see if your friend Cloudy will make you as delicious bread as I make you through the grace of Lathander.
20 push-ups is much harder than I imagined.
20 push-ups. You were able to do 20 push-ups? Oh my gosh. Oh
Well,
my God.
I stopped and I did a couple on my knees. But 20 is 20 in my book.
The earth is so strong. I could barely move, and now it feels like there's a huge weight on my chest.
Or I should say,
Because Mid-City's helmet can't move, he can only look straight up.
Yeah, I don't
can't
see
picture up.
I can't see it.
Viz, we will help you eventually. But until then, I must rest.
Really hope I can get off the ground one day. I miss standing.
Meanwhile, you guys feel a gust of wind. This gust of wind pulls you guys into two directions. One, smells that of, well, those who are resistant to poison, alluring seasonings. The other direction, sorry, smells that of just rough, aged stone, misused and purposed.
Girl stands up. We must go
Ooh.
towards the stone?
Ooh, it
Okay.
feels lighter now. The
Can
earth
you walk?
smells good. It doesn't feel so heavy. Maybe I can get up now.
Yeah, can you walk? That's my first question, Vicini. Can you actually get up at this point in time?
Let's see. Can I? Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I can get up. 14's okay. I can do it. Guys, are you seeing this? I can stand. I can walk.
Wow. Congratulations, Numbnuts.
I knew you could, Biz. I always believed in you.
This is great.
I'm gonna take it.
Do
I'm gonna
those
take it.
smells, you said those smells go in opposite directions?
Correct. It kind of like forks out, and one is poison, the other is stone. Then Vicini finally comes to the fail.
Yeah, he called me a numbnuts. My nuts. They're not numb. They're plenty
Well,
warm.
they might be. You sat on them long enough. Yeah, we definitely need to follow the stone smell. The other one is 1000% poisonous.
Like how mint is poison or like actual poison?
Yeah, that's actual fucking poison.
Okay, I'll believe you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bernie, you've got a bunch of mint sticking out of your pocket.
Oh yes, and I run on down, and then I like try to give it back to you.
No,
Hey,
that's
man,
all right. Thank you very much.
you make some like awesome bread, man.
More mint bread.
Yeah, but it makes our friend Vicini sneeze or I don't know, shit his pants or something. So I can't carry it with me.
Everything makes them
Yeah,
shit
but
his
he's
pants.
always shitting his pants.
Yeah, well maybe it's that's why I want to keep it as minimalized as possible.
Okay, let me do it again. I think
Maybe if you
guys
just
have
tried
insulted
some,
me
man. I
enough.
just like walk over and I try to like put it right in your face, like
Okay.
in your like mask.
It looks
Say it
like
out loud.
Bernie is trying to
Yeah.
plow you like I plowed you.
Vicini, as
What?
there's just like a whole face full of mint shoved into your face as Bernie's plowing your face with mint.
He plowed my face. He plowed my face.
Plowing each other's faces. You don't have time for this shit.
You
Oh,
guys
you
are
need
lucky I'm
time
not
too?
shitting
I could probably
myself right
find
now.
some.
Oh my god. Yeah, why don't you go back in the cave and find some?
So
don't know
There
what to
wasn't any
do.
in there.
I look in the direction where the stone smell is. Do I see the obelisk in that direction?
The obelisk is in the direction of both. They're both going in the same direction. They are just splitting a fork on a path.
It's like down the line of the separating.
Right.
Boys, to the obelisk. Stay on the stone side, smelling side.
All right.
That's what
So
Dro says in Dro voice, though. I couldn't do it right now.
I like that fact that you're so high you don't talk like yourself right now.
I love that. That's great. All right. So, you guys travel and travel and travel a little more. And as you are doing all this traveling, it brings you down this beautiful kind of brick laid road. That is brick, not stone. So you should be smelling clays and other sediments. But instead, you are picking up this mintish stone. It's fresh for the teeth when you grind it hard enough. But otherwise, it's pebbled. It's a pebble brick road.
This whole world's trying to kill me. The earth is so heavy, and the smells are so bad. It's the worst.
Yeah.
What is happening to you? Why are you so concerned about the earth all of a sudden? I don't understand.
It's
Did
the
I
earth.
did I miss something?
I don't know, but it feels like my beard's burning, and I don't have a beard.
Well, you know what? As often as you said you wanted to eat me, I hope the earth fucking eats you, okay?
Let's see if that
Is
destroys my mental stat.
Joe
is
just takes a
Wally
poll.
is Wally also like negative
Okay.
to the smell of mint?
He is. It's also effective against rats.
It's not my favorite, but you know what? The sniffer's so strong they can just smell it everywhere. So after a while, you know, you get used to it. However, I do try and stay away from it. It's not my favorite.
That cancels
So
out.
I
I was gonna
smell the
rub him
fart.
with mint
Mint
to make sure that
in
the
my
snake didn't eat
morning.
him.
I do
Yeah,
enjoy
it's like-
some mint in my morning tea.
It's like smelling a fart. You putting a fart in your morning tea.
The most
You just
wonderful
shit in your
fart
tea.
you could ever smell.
Bernie would be having the cups of mint tea with Dro.
Got it. As you guys continue heading down this path, it winds a bit. It gives a couple hidden curves and corners as you're traveling through this canyon-like vibe of just massive tree growth and huge trunks that look like they're mountainsides. And then you see before you this structure that's about 40 foot long on side. You don't see the other sides, but in front of you it covers about a 40-foot width and goes about in height 60 to 70 or so feet. It does seem to have this temple-like manner. It is not the obelisk, but it is, for the first time, something that you can see is officially adjoined to it. As you see behind it, kind of like this far, long hallway that connects to the base of the obelisk for the very first time in front of you. You see this just massive, what would be that of like a pyramid foundation rising until you had a crack, a kink, and push your neck and lean back just enough to see the very top of it. It's about 80 feet out of you.
Is there a
Like a
map or
bunker.
Can't move my neck.
There is, but the map is internal, so I'm describing the outside before I put you inside, in case you do
Okay, I
anything
think
external.
I have to go turtle in order to see the top of this building. Somebody help me onto my back.
Have you ever thought about removing your helmet, Vicini?
Thought about it.
All right, just wanted to check. Try to get a temperature gauge on where you were at with the helmet thing. Still not taking it off. I get it. That's fine.
I'm so ugly.
I hear this place is super clean.
You just had a bath. I'm sure you're looking beautiful under that helmet.
You think so? Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll pull it up.
Give me a performance check. Let's see how great you choose to look. Are you going for terrifying? Or are you going
Joke
for
eyes.
I'm going for
Whatever he
ugly
sees.
smile.
Oh my
Whatever he
God,
sees,
you're
he joke
beautiful.
eyes.
You guys see as he pops his mouth,
we
you
have a
only
wisdom
see his
save
fangs.
by Wally?
Like there we go. Yeah, why not? As you see just fangs, because his mouth can open so wide, it covers the entire opening of the mask, which still hides his whole face, but it shows the inside of what could be anyone that's swallowed by him, and his fangs and his tongue.
Would it be a Constitution saving throw to determine whether or not you're like afraid of it or scared, or would it be a wisdom?
A wisdom to see if you're afraid of it.
I don't know. I don't think I'm afraid of Vicini.
You get a +5.
I just have to walk fast enough
Alright.
to get away from him.
I've seen worse.
There are deadlier
guys
things that have tried to bite you. Wally, you're on the cusp. You're like, oh, he could swallow me whole, but oh, he's not going to.
Yeah.
I have certainly seen worse in my day, in the woods. In fact, I myself turn into something much more vicious and ugly than what I see here.
Well, look, you're ugly as sin, but you're tolerated.
I'm getting mixed reception here, guys. I'll keep it down for a little bit. But thank
Yeah.
you.
You're fine, Vicini. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna do a wisdom saving throw about whether I think he was fine
Yeah,
or not.
maybe this is if I think he's ugly or not. I think that's enough.
Oh, the truth.
The true feelings. I like that.
Yeah. No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I go,
Roll a
Vicini,
soft 20.
you're like
Yeah.
you're the most handsome snake man I ever seen.
Your scales are like iridescent, man. Like they're
Thanks.
wow, that's beautiful. The way the sun hits them, you really should. Is that a little anyways, like you really should like show off every once in a while. Oh my god, man! Oh my god, you want those? You want those dinos, right?
They don't even know
Yeah.
you're a lizard too. That's probably
They
why they've
gotta
been attacking you.
see. Like, look at you. You're like beautiful,
That's
like
why.
green
That
and
explains it.
iridescent.
I thought it was because I'm bad at hitting on women. They just didn't know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look like a man when you have the thing down.
Yeah, but you're really a snake man.
You guys, you're the best. The best group a guy could ever have.
Gonna keep my mouth shut.
Except for the rat.
But maybe you should
Rat's like
get out
looking
Anyway.
at his entire
maybe you
backside,
should
which is
like
literally a
bathe again though,
slithering
man.
tail of a
Just
snake.
like
And they're all like, we never knew,
Yeah. Anyway, now that your helmet's off, look up.
Oh, really tall.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go in. That was it, right? That was all we were doing. Looking up.
Do you guys just
You
enter?
learned it. You're a handsome
I
snake man.
mean, there's no other course of action to take
Yeah.
outside of just going in.
You go in.
Oh, the objective is just to tear down the building, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's to not to tear it down. It's just like to inactivate it. It's like to show.
Mind you, this is also a bunker attached to the obelisk. This is not the obelisk. So if you take this down, I'm not guaranteeing you the obelisk comes down, but anything's possible.
But we got to take this first down, and then the
As you
second
enter
will go
inside,
down.
you
Something
see
to the
beautiful,
God.
ornate, decorative work along the floor and the walls, sculptures and statues and more. It's pouring rain again. As they all seem to give that of different animals. And on the
Does
floor,
anyone hear anything? It's quite loud in here.
you see
It's
a
very
human painted
Yeah, it's ominous.
ominous.
visual of a demonic lord. You guys can all make a religion check to see if you can identify what it is on the floor.
Sounds like that thing is singing, but with multiple voices, like a choir is down there and projecting its voice out of its mouth.
I would whisper to my little cloud thing that I have and ask if it could help me identify it.
Let's see. Go ahead and give me a D100.
It stopped for a second and then it just picked back up like it was on repeat. And then it kind of goes up in volume and then comes down a bit.
Bernie, you hear
Then
in your
goes back up
mind,
again
that is a
and then comes down
bad
again.
omen. It is the lure monkey,
And
demon
then
of
back up
poison.
again.
Those who watch his show usually suffocates before they leave.
And then down again.
I'm looking.
Dro
for
says,
the-
and down again as you hear the negative aspects of it all.
Dro goes to find where the music is coming from.
You got it. You go to look around and you realize that it's very ominous. It's almost coming from the painting on the floor.
I go look at the painting on the floor. I look at it. I look in its eye.
You stare directly into one of its eyes. Give me a perception check as you move ever so subtly as you observe it further.
Oh, dang.
It's a very intricate painting.
It kind of
Describe the floors for us. Like, is there
The floors go
pattern
up,
that
so
would
it,
suggest there might be
it's an
traps or equipment?
overall squarish like granite stone. It does have a pedestal radius that stacks 3 times, giving a triple step mannerism. This painting is not flat. As Dro walked up to it, it is more of a three-dimensional painting, as if it was painted on top of a surface, whether the surface was a sculpture of this demon lord or not, and then painted over it is unknown, but it is painted on top of something. There's a bit of at least 3-dimensional depth to it. It's not super tall. It's maybe no more than 1.5 feet in thickness from the floor. There doesn't seem like there's anything
Do I have to like climb
twitchy
on
on the
top of
floor at
it,
this time.
or
No, you could just like kind of like cheekbones. Definitions are embossed. It would be the word, I guess.
got it?
It's cool. And what about the walls or like those statues?
There are those. These are all sculptures. Like nicely done sculptures of different beasts and creatures, assumably on Zeroshi. But you've seen 2 of them. One is the desert being, and the other is what you imagine to be the massive trunk creature Trent that you saw.
I look to get the best bird's eye view of the floor painting and of everything, and I pull out my pad and paper or my pencil, and I start sketching what I see.
Do you have a way of heightening yourself in a better position?
I mean, I can
Mold earth.
Yeah, I can mold earth, or I can try to climb up on something.
I would love to see Joe climb something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb on this.
Joe just Winnie the Pooh's over to something all high and shit, and give me a athletics as you just out of nowhere Joe climbs. Like what?
You just seem like
Yeah.
oh boy, we're like
Yeah.
what? I'm like where the
Yeah.
hell is
Okay.
Drew?
What's amazing about it all is that you see Joe like Winnie the Pooh just getting really high up there, and then all of you guys kind of realize, holy shit, that's Joe. Hey buddy, and then give me dexterity saving throws. You fall. You go for a tumble. You fall about 10 feet as you thought you were going strong, and things just went south. As you take 2d6. Whoops, I added a d6 instead of rolling for some reason. There we go. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you bump your butt, and you'll have a small bruise.
Okay, well, fuck. I misty step up there.
You misty step up there like the Dro would. And it's much safer. Everyone looks and goes, oh, okay. They totally imagined you falling. You misty stepped. They just were all in a different mental state at that time.
And then I start drawing the
yeah.
room. I draw what I can see.
Okay, give me
I just try to draw
a
it
sleight
all.
of hand. The rest of you guys are doing what? Wally, give me a perception check at advantage. Vicini, give me a religion check. Brother Fields, give me an insight check. Dro, you are taking forever to draw anything in this room for whatever reason. You are distracted, but you're doing it. It's just really slow.
Because I have guidance. Could I have done guidance beforehand?
Sure. I mean, you can add a d4, but it's still
But
pretty
it's not gonna
low
do
on a
much.
9.
Yeah. No, it's not going to do much.
12 is going to be your high. 11 still ain't there. Wally, Vicini, okay, Brother Fields, you're just like, whoa. These sculptures, like, if these are creatures you haven't met yet, y'all gonna be in some serious trouble. Vicini, you and Wally, in 2 different points of views. So Vicini, everything you're looking at is in a religious perspective. Wally, you're looking at it in a like rat instinct, like I guess like a fight, like a stick around or ditch kind of scenario. Like this is good, this is bad. As you guys are both scanning the room, and it's weird because you guys are instinctually the same at the end of the day. Snakes and rodents are instinctually the same. They're pestful and they're rodent in nature. So they both just start like going about the room in the same investigative, like Sherlock Holmes nature. It's weird, but they're doing it. And you got a Ratatouille sniffing around, and then you got the snake kind of just observing it all and bumping into everything, creating an accidental echolocation. As doing so, you both witness that there is this weird growth in the corners of the entire like building. Sorry, my little thing's not working. There you go. In each corner, all four corners, there's a weird growth. This growth, depending on how you guys view it from your perspective, has a potential to fulfill one's stomach in a satisfactory manner, but in doing so is at risk of unable to expend it afterwards. Imagine a tapeworm being allowed in and you can't get it out.
You can carve it out of him.
I do some divine sensing on it.
Sure.
Does it feel good or evil?
I'm reading the spell
I don't
to
really
see
know
if
how
there's
divine
anything
sense
else.
works, honestly.
If it's a celestial fiend or undead.
You know,
Oh,
yeah,
so it does
yesterday,
not tell much.
Demon Lord attacked and they got mad because it was an aberration. And they did it. I was like, yeah, you sense nothing. And then under the sea, their entire ship got eaten. So I would say in your guys' sense, there is a celestial-like nature present to you, Vicini. It is not from the growth in any way. It is not from the painting. It is from the room.
There's a strong aura in here. Feels celestial.
Does the growth seem to be like alive at all?
Yes, it is a plant. And this is an aggressive kind of like fungi. So it has that kind of like slow breathing, if you focus on it long enough, animate like nature.
Ooh. I would like to hold on. Let me see what I make sure I have. I have a small knife, so I'm gonna take my knife and I'm just going to be probably a little overly curious. And are there like leaves or anything like that on it?
Yeah, so you want to try to like cut a little bit and
Yeah.
get a little sampling. Okay.
Like cut a little piece off.
Are you crazy? That's a fun guy, not a fun guy.
Yeah.
As you go about it, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check to avoid any dangerous things. You guys see Wally just get snatched. 3 to 4 bands just snap around Wally's body, and he's like kind of like in a bondage state, as if webbing had just thrown him against the wall. And he's like, "What?" The knife is being strangled in his wrist as it forces the circulation and pops it out of his hand, making him non-lethal to the fungi itself. It is a fun guy, as it's looking to have some fun. There's no official initiative, as it's not a real enemy, more of a passive threat. So what do you guys do as Wally's considered restrained?
Can we all see this?
I'm gonna try to fight my highness to go help him.
Help! Help!
Can I do this?
What's
I
going
can
on?
do this.
You were talking about the earth attacking you?
I have a hard time moving towards you. I'm very slowly coming your way.
Take your time, don't worry. This doesn't hurt at all.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I got you. I got you.
Now, how are you going about helping him?
When I get there, I'm going to give him a hug.
You guys see Vicini go, and then out of nowhere, almost like a symbiotic like effect, it just kind of rubber bands, and it like bands behind Vicini, and Vicini's just. He feels like this is a much closer, tighter hug than he thought either of them were going to experience.
Why did you do that?
Can I start drawing this?
Oh yeah, you're adding it in. You got some of the best Calvin and Hobbes comics going on
I'm
right
gonna.
here.
Can I
with
get
Vicini
another
and
check?
Wally. Yeah, give me
continue to draw?
a performance. Let's see how good this gets. We're gonna see how much we get a Kelvin and how much we get a House.
I'm gonna do guidance on myself.
Okay. Ooh.
Beautiful, dude.
Wow.
You are watching and
That's
like
rough.
you do like a heavy stroke and it's like just it covers 15% of your page and you're just like, oh my god. Okay, it's non-recoverable.
I start over.
You start over. You
It's not
re-begin.
worth continue. I re-begin drawing everything and them getting captured. Just start over.
You take a little more time doing so to re-get to the point in which you had previously encountered. Meanwhile, as Vicini is now captured with Wally into this fun guy,
jeez.
you see this fun guy kind of glow a little as it kind of like grows and bulges in a very healthy, breathing like manner now. I need the two of them to give me Constitution saving throws.
This is a very unexpected hug. Oh, you get a +5 for Constitution saving throw.
I do.
For any saving throw when you're next to me.
Oh, nice.
That's very nice that he gets a plus to resist you trying to eat him at any time.
Yeah.
It's
Open
the
that
fun
one.
part came to me.
Oh God.
Wally,
I'm
you're
really
resistant to
actually
poison,
enjoying
right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so
Me
too.
too.
Oh,
I know you
jeez.
are, yeah.
Or I'm immune.
Too lucky.
You guys really are very similar.
Yes, they really are.
Yeah,
Like,
for
they're
sure.
insanely alike.
We're
It's
hugging.
You
terrible.
guys should be like best friends, but you're frenemies.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's not
positive
how
Wally
we-
is like
They're like each other's arch nemesis.
I mean, it's this hug is getting really nice. That's what I'm gonna say.
So-
This is a pretty good hug. I
Anything
thought we were
Wally,
affecting
you
shit stuff.
smell these like heavy fumes. Like
Shit.
the invisible kind. The ones you know nobody could see. And they're in the entirety of the room and they've probably been coming for some time. But until you smelled Vicini's cleanliness and the room separately together, did you realize that this smell is dangerous? Vicini, you do not help the situation at all. You make it worse. You snuggle up in the hug. As you do, you see the bands. Brother Fields, you don't even want to touch this thing because you know for sure it's going to cuff you right into this menage a trois, as you could say. And as they're all just bounded and bound. And really, if it wasn't for the fact that Vicini is a snake and Wally's a rat, and it's really hard to squeeze either of those things, anything else would be feeling a lot more pain right now. But these are the two most constrictable things before anything breaks and pops. So we're gonna see how far this goes before any real damage comes into play.
In my second iteration of the drawing,
Okay.
I'm making this more of an action cartoon.
Okay.
Like,
So you got like panels.
I'm gonna put, panels of like what's happening because I'm like, this is the way to go with this.
You have like
You're creating
one scene that literally is Bernie just ninja eyeing, and then it goes to the next scene, Wally and Vicini hugging, and as they hug, you have tendrils coming from the bottom dramatically, like springing out of the floorboards of stone, and you even put like ruinous like wooden flooring, like as if a scaffold had fallen years ago, just to put in that dramatic death sense. I don't know if you threw in any special characters, but Brother Fields was left out because religious things are not accepted in comics. I'm just kidding. I don't know how Brother Fields would be in there. That's why I left the draw off.
Brother Fields is standing. He's standing off to the side, and then his panel is about to be written.
Perfect. I imagine he's just like holding like little slices of bread ready to just feed to the next enemy, and then as he's ripping the bones out of them in the next panel, like a real confusing what's happening in this page kind of moment. But we'll let you decide.
Yeah. So I cast command.
Yeah. What are you commanding?
I'm like, yeah, I say drop.
Ooh. Nice. Okay, let's see. 1 second.
I don't know if it'll work, but that's what I would try.
Yeah, I drop
A
Wally.
19 passes. I didn't realize Wally I rolled individually. He's just the last person I have quit. Yeah, I passed. I didn't think I would with
Okay.
+4, but I did. It doesn't. Nothing happens. You just see it. Just.
God damn it! I don't get any closer because I know I'm not gonna be able. If they can't get out of it, I probably can't. So I'm gonna try to stay back here.
Bernie, give me a Ranger Ted check. D100.
Okay.
make sure I
Man.
look cute.
Drop.
Nope.
Shrugs. Walks away.
Yeah.
You could have sworn there
Guess
was
they
a
couldn't hear
temple
me.
edition, but
I don't have it.
you didn't have it today. Okay.
Wally's just trying to like scream out to the room to warn them about the toxic fumes. However, Vicini is hugging him so tight, so cold, it's like completely and utterly muffled.
This feels really good. I really needed this today.
We were just talking about his ex when we were watching the dinosaur exhibit go by, and now he's found a replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of eating you, he'd like to make love to you, and that's just great.
It's my choice now.
I mean, he doesn't have a bad tail. How's your tail look?
Hold on, let's get an inspection. Is it Dingo? What's going on?
Let's go.
You see this weird fungi just whip out the tail for length measurements. It has little inch segment cuts for you to cooler. It uses ring finger sizes for the tail girth for modesty.
That's what I was gonna say. It's all about you got the girth to length ratio.
Ratio.
It's really important. The ratios, right?
Wally's got a lot going on for as small as he is, so he can strangle a dude with it, maybe.
Wally's trying to respond, but it's also completely and utterly muffled.
He's got like a tendril in his nose, sticking him on the side.
I think he's saying we should go forward.
Jero, perception check. Bernie con save. Brother con save. Wally Vicini. I really don't even know anymore. You guys like self-submitted into this scenario. Are you guys trying to escape? I don't even know.
Not really.
I think we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're waiting. We're just waiting.
Okay, it continues to constrict you guys, and it's getting a little tighter for you, Vicini, because of your armor. Wally, for you, you're used to all sorts of discomfort. You have not gotten anywhere near your.
Not bad right now.
That's awesome.
Dro took off, so he ran because he knew things were bad. So him leaving the room was his player leaving the room. So you guys are in trouble. Like he knew to leave. He was like, he goes, "Oh, I'm gone." He was like, "That's trouble." Bernie, brother, I need a roll from you, sir. Is bread gone too?
Yeah.
Why is the bread gone?
Every time.
Every time. Bread go.
Well, Bernie, I mean, it's not bad. It's not good.
Like 15's pretty good.
Right, since everybody's disappearing.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry.
There we go, brother. Give me a con save or con check, please. Draw. As you're drawing, you're like, that's new. You realize the eyes are now blue.
Ooh. I draw a new panel.
19.
Panel is the painting comes to life. ...
Also with that 22, Joe, something in the air is getting dense.
start trying some like log shaping.
Bernie, you're getting a little lightheaded, but you're not under any special effects at this time. Brother, you notice this lightheadedness effect and you slow your breathing, halt your deep breaths, start to see through your teeth to preserve, and you don't waste your breath telling Bernie, but you're watching him and he seems okay at this time. The rest of your companions don't seem to be anywhere near under the same effect as you, but you could only imagine why.
Interesting. Okay. And they've got like vines all over them, right?
Oh yeah, it's more like a fungus for real. Like it's like a living kind of. It's like it's almost ooey gooey, but it's literally fungi. You know, so it's not like a tendril or like a vine of any sense. It's literally just blobs of colonized fungi, just representing.
Interesting. Okay. Yeesh. I'm gonna cast Bless then.
Oops.
And I'll get Vicini, Dro, and Bernie.
Okay.
I think I'm further than 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. So Vicini.
Yeah, I'm further than 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
Vicini, Wally, and Bernie are the
I like how
closest.
Wally wasn't an option until there wasn't an option.
I get for some reason when I look
I
at
get it.
for some reason when I look at Wally's, I think of like I don't know. I get his
He
picture and
doesn't
Joe's
need it.
picture mixed
You know,
up.
Wally's dead. He doesn't need help. Wally's getting
Yeah.
eaten by a dinosaur. He doesn't need it. You know, like every time Wally needs something, like
Well, he
Brother Bill goes
survived all
blind.
of it, so we've been
Love it,
right.
though. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, so I'll hit you. I'll hit you 3 with Bless.
I
So you've
I
got
create hard to kill characters.
A quick question. With that
Mhm.
perception check, when you said that the air is getting thicker, does it seem to be that the air is getting thicker, and it's below, or it's like at the bottom level, like it's thick and heavy, and
it's filling
it's
thick.
filling? But is it like above where I'm at?
Like
Because I
it's
would assume I'm like 20 feet up or
yeah.
30 feet
So
up.
let's put
Or
it
is it
in the way where you looked. You saw the eyes glow. You looked at how the mouth is positioned. And now you're starting to feel like something is injecting into the room in a kind of burstful manner that rises high enough for you to sense it, and then it lowers, but it is filling the room.
Okay. And so I obviously I'm not seeing this.
No, you sense it though, like it's
It's
getting dense, it's
gaseous.
getting thick, it gets gaseous. There you go.
Gaseous. Okay, got it.
But it's not
But
visible
it's
at
not
this time.
visible gaseous. Okay. Got it.
I mean, and now as you're looking at your friends, they do look hazier because the gas naturally kind of, messes with the visual skew of things, but it's not like a, color or,
Okay.
warp or anything like that.
But I don't have a inkling or any like general sense as to where this gas is coming from. Outside of the idea that it could be coming from the mouth.
Yeah, I mean that's your best guess.
I feel like that's kind of like an obvious, like I feel like it's coming from the mouth because it's
you're Dro. I mean, you're Dro. You're high. You're on your second drawing, and you're like, there's smoke coming. Where's an opening? The mouth.
A mouth. Okay. Cool.
It's pretty. And it's not misleading you. Like if you want, roll an insight.
Nope.
You rolled the 23, so I'm giving you with your perception.
Yeah. No, you're giving me.
It sounds unbelievable, but sometimes things are that easy.
You're doing me
No
good.
one said, "Hey, is this monkey's mouth thing?"
You're doing me justice. You're doing me good.
I love this side.
I'm gonna like kind of Winnie Pooh slide down after I finish. I finish a couple details in my comic strip,
Okay.
right? But I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
mean the
Winnie.
comics are way easier to deal with because you're not doing a whole span-in portrait. You're like, oh, I finished this panel. Let's move.
I'm gonna Winnie the Pooh down. I'm gonna clamber over closer here. Close enough, and then I'm gonna start molding Earth on its mouth.
And you see Dro hustle over. You go to. It's not triggering.
Oh no.
Instead, now that you're standing there, you begin to finally hear that like small hissing propane-like noise.
Fuck. Okay.
And on top of that,
Oh
you
my
then see
god.
everything.
Bullshit.
What
all
did you
these
do?
lights out of nowhere
What did
just
you do?
Oh no.
from any and all sculpturic like manifests in the room
Oh my
connect
god.
with that is before you. You all
Oh,
see
God.
Dro looking guilty as fuck on the mouth of it, doing something he shouldn't be doing. As you also feel in front of you, Dro, this like invisible thick density of gaseousness is just spewing through, like literally below you, like being in the hot tub and you feel the bubbler.
Fuck. Joe is literally saying fuck, 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 fuck.
We have to end this hug.
Yeah, meanwhile, you got Vicini.
Do his thing again.
You got Vicini and Wally like, wait,
All right.
what's going on now? Now you guys have like panic and you guys are like, you're like the kid with the tar.
Okay. Joe's gonna.
I love that Wally's pulling a Kenny from South
Is it?
Park.
Is it? So it's. I believe still believe it to be coming from the mouth.
It absolutely is.
Okay, I'm gonna true polymorph myself
Oh,
into a giant gorilla.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start smashing the mouth.
Wait, you true polymorphed?
Or not true polymorph, polymorph.
Yeah,
Just
you
polymorph.
I'm like, goddamn, dude, you're a gorilla now.
Because the picture
Forever.
Forever.
the picture looks like a gorilla, so I'm gonna gorilla on gorilla, but giant
Like giant ape.
gorilla. Giant ape. Yeah,
Yeah,
whatever
like,
what are the big ass like 200
that's a gorilla.
HP. Yeah, 200 HP plus whatever gorilla is. I'm gonna leap over the lasers.
Nice.
Or hopefully I can leap over the lasers.
We were working
And
for
I'm
nothing. We've got a gorilla on our team.
Start smashing them
Gorillas
out.
historically have been good for us.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Historically. What is going on? Oh, you know what? It's not considered a gorilla. It's considered a giant ape, I think.
Gorillas like bananas. They like bananas, right? Do they have a banana? Give the monkey a banana. He's gonna kill us.
I'm a were giant ape.
Yeah, I think he still knows.
I'll grab you a token in a little bit, but nonetheless, you turn when you're just like, you guys just see Dro going, fuck, and just turning into this massive gorilla. And he's like, gorilla! As he's saying his last fuck in transformation. And these are not lasers. These are lights, guys. But they're reflecting nonetheless.
Well, you know what? They look like lasers. I jump.
Yeah.
And I start smashing.
You smash. As you do, you see parts of the ornate bevel
stop
just chip and bust. The lights, as they die out, the gorilla successfully shuts them off as he now busts open the mouth gauge that was coming at a slow pace. Now you see just this nauseous plume of concentrated gas.
Oh
fill the
god.
room.
Can I
Already dark
determine
You
whether
can
or not
all make Constitution saving throws.
can the giant ape, like I know I'm a giant ape now, but like can I try to like figure out that my friends and us and everyone's in danger and like go pick everybody up and take everyone outside?
You can giant ape a. I didn't pull the stat sheet, but if you want to look on D&D Beyond or anywhere else, you can find it real quick. You can roll. Is it with their form or is it with yours, real quick? Because you could just roll from your sheet.
It's
I don't know
there.
what
It's
it is.
theirs. It's not
It's
like
it's there. It's giant ape. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're
you
still
just roll real
yourself.
quick.
Like you're like, but you're like a monkey. You're like a
Got
monkey.
it, yeah.
You gotta.
So monkey, you insight check real quick. Let's see what you
Okay,
pick
so
up
let me
from this
see
room,
what-
because right now you just felt like
Okay.
you're helping because you turned the lights off that everyone got scared of. Meanwhile, two people are still stuck to each other,
Okay, hold up.
and
Hold up.
everyone's
Okay.
panicking, and there's a lot of gas in the room.
Is it insight
And
wisdom?
I don't know.
Am I close enough to Vicini
Yes.
to get the +5?
Okay, insight is
You're
wisdom.
close enough to get +5. No. Oh wait, Vicini, what's the
So,
range?
Well, I had a low insight, so I decided that made me think that the ape was the one who released the poison.
No,
so
that's
the ape
fine.
got
But
the
what's
ape-
your aura range? Go ahead.
Oh,
rolled
sorry,
a
my aura range is 10 feet.
Oh,
No,
probably
you're not close enough.
Gotcha.
11 fails. Oof.
Oh wait, you guys could have been adding a plus D4.
Oh, D4.
'Cause
No, not Dro. Not Dro.
Not Dro. Sorry, everybody else though.
That's good.
11
To be
doesn't
specific,
pass, then I
Bernie,
would
you
fail.
get one. Vicini, you get one. Wally, because you were in the ditch when I casted it, you get one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. He was in the ditch. It's what drew me.
That
It's
puts
what
me
drew
at
me
10.
to you in the first place.
Ooh.
I love a good ditch rat.
Okay. All right. So no, okay. Vicini and Wally are totally fine. They're just hugging this out. You
Yeah.
two do know that this is a poisonous gas, though. It will make you guys sleepy at some point. It will never kill the two of you. It will bring you down to 1 and neutralize you in a paralytic state until someone drags you out of the room at some point after an overdose occurs. But your allies will for sure die. Dro will be resilient, but it will eventually kill him. He does not have the capacity or filtration system that you two do.
Oh, I'm happy, Kevin.
Dos amigos.
Let's get that hug on.
I watched that. I watched that TV show, the Snake and Rain
Dro, as
TV
a
show.
large gorilla, it's just difficult to breathe. What's the gorilla's concept? The giant ape or whatever it is you're doing. What's the con?
18.
Modifier. So that's a
Plus
plus
4.
four. You
Yeah,
have
plus
4 rounds before you begin to suffocate.
So my insight was to pick up friends, allies to go. I rolled an 11. So
That's
whatever you want. But either way, my insight is to get out, take allies
You
with me,
do
whenever
not
I
see an
determine
exit.
what allies are.
You look around and you realize everything is sealed. You see light coming in from high above. It's very soft and sleek. You could attempt to try to jump up there. First, you'd have to jump up there to learn how. Secondly, then you take another. You would know in your form, it's risky to take someone blindly up something and then fail and fall and crush them if you're trying to save anyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up first and try to
All right, go ahead and give me an athletic check at disadvantage because you do not have the full air capacity of
Athletics, that's
breathing as you're like,
so athletics plus 9, so 20 plus 9.
I have disadvantage.
Okay,
Pretty strong.
yeah, it's fine. Right.
Brother, Bernie, what are you guys doing? Air's getting tough to breathe. You guys are
Yeah,
feeling.
this sucks.
Also, what's your con? Sorry.
16 on the first one.
Okay, I'll get to you. Bernie, con modifier. Bernie ran away. He's already dead. Got it. He had a 0. Brother, what's yours?
Mine's +3.
You got 3 rounds before you begin to take suffocate damage.
God damn it.
Bernie. Oh yeah, Bernie is dead. No, he's not dead yet. But Bernie has a 0, so he has 1 round before he
Can he
starts
go
to-
into his lamp?
You do a lot. No, he doesn't have that anymore. He swapped.
Really?
He traded up.
He's Cloudy's little homie
That's
now.
crazy.
He's Cloudy's bitch now. Oh, damn. That sucks.
Oh, that was Cloudy?
Poor timing.
Missed
Yeah.
that.
No, I felt pretty good about my alliance with Cloud.
Oh, I think it was a great decision, but you did give up the ring though, or an amulet. Sorry.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
So Bernie, in one round, you are going to begin suffocating.
Okay.
So yeah, the rest of you guys, the room is not getting any better. Two allies are still 100% stuck together. No one has helped them at all. It has only gotten worse. The room is getting heavier and fuller. Everyone is going to begin taking damage, well, except the rat and the snake.
Well,
You
and
guys,
aren't I like climbing up?
you
So
take-
I'm like high
yeah,
up.
well, you take you're resistant, so you take half. At this
Well,
time,
even if does it even reach me at the top where I'm like, has it gotten to
it's
that
been
level
filling the
yet?
room invisibly since you have entered, and Wally
Okay.
knew this going in, but you didn't
Got
pick
it.
it up until afterwards. Yeah, so technically, this room is quite cool.
Got it. Okay. Fair.
You guys only take 3 damage, so it's
After
nothing
so I
crazy
take
just yet.
2 or
Actually,
one?
in your form, you are not resistant. I just thought about that. You're the ape, so you
Yeah,
would
no.
still take 3.
I would still take 3. Okay, so I'm at 150.
Yeah, you're like a million health. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you, kid. Who knows? Things are only gonna get worse from here, guys. We've got Bonnie and Clyde in the corner hugging it out. What is your guys' master plan?
I'm going to punch the ceiling to get
Bernie,
let this
Yeah.
shit out.
help me.
Okay. Joe's gonna make his best efforts
Can you
to
shoot?
save his team.
Can you shoot the vines off of them, Bernie?
I could try.
I told the vines to
guy.
drop them, but they didn't
This
listen.
is why everything keeps going south. You're thinking of them as vines, and they're not vines. But you can't
they're
beat
like
a
fungus.
fungi if you're fighting a vine. I'm just saying, this is why you're all just walking in traps.
I have
Chop, not shoot. Chop, not shoot.
There's very limited ways to fight fun guys, and it's usually with bad music.
Can
Can I use
Okay.
Misty Step in this state?
No one said you couldn't, but I like your thoughts now.
Ooh, that's smart.
Could I
Okay.
burn
You could do
out
that,
the
absolutely.
infestation?
I can
Sure,
also.
that is. Bernie, you roll a Arcana check. Wally and Vicini, you guys roll insight checks. If his Arcana check is higher than your insight checks, you get hit with the fireball before you Misty Step out.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Oh
I get hit, dude. I get hit with a fireball. No.
I tried to not
fireball.
hit him with it. I
Lowest
positioned it out of it.
That's
No.
It's
amazing.
physically impossible not to. Oh, wait, what are you trying to hit? The gas or the fungi?
I was just trying to burn everything in that area.
So how are you going to burn everything in the area if they're literally hugging in the middle of that area?
You're gonna burn us.
I see them at the left on my map.
That's where they're stuck. What were you attacking?
Just the oxygen, just to burn
Oh,
out.
you're
the
trying to
infestation.
kill everyone in the room with the backdraft.
No,
Okay,
I'm just trying to fucking.
you got it.
No.
Just-
I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's what
clear
you
out
said.
the infestation.
Come on, he's just a kid. He doesn't know better. Don't get upset with him, guys. Just
If
because
anybody, it would be
What
Dro
should-
that got caught in it from where.
Well, he's like up in the air, I think.
Yeah, I'm up. I'm climbing, and I'm like.
Oh.
He's gonna be the one that
take a-
causes the backdraft. It's gonna like you're gonna be the one that snuffs it, and then Dro's gonna bust open a piece of the ceiling, and then it's gonna be like,
Yeah, we're
just
done.
gonna, like
Well, too late. I tried to burn it out.
just burn the whole bitch down. Fuck it.
Nice.
Burn it, baby, burn it.
We'll start over.
Yes.
Can
I
you
like it. I
This
like
is
it.
what Bernie would do. Is
Maybe
burn it down.
maybe
Can
it'll work.
you-
We
can
were
you
overthinking
roll
it.
me
No, but this is great.
amplify
This is great.
damage with the assist of the conditions currently set forth by rolling 2 additional die to the total amount rolled.
Can I see if
How
I
would
can
I do
open
that?
the ceiling yet?
Oh, we're gonna get to that, but yeah.
How would I roll additional dice on this?
So when you go to roll, it should have a little section in there for you to type in like a plus 2d something.
Sectional.
And then yep.
Okay. Plus what?
whatever you should see above it in like gray the actual dice you're getting. Just add 2 more, whatever it is. Roll it. You see the formula above it? Oh, there you go. Boom.
Oh, baby.
Do we get deck
roll.
saves, or are we just getting blasted by this?
Great roll.
All the gas starting on
Well,
fire.
Wally and Vicini are not getting saves because they're
Gotcha.
stuck together, and then Misty Step will. Well, you know,
They're
it was
outside
a
of
close
range
call.
of where I dropped it.
No, it's gonna fill the entire room. Is what we're trying to get across. Is that you're blowing up the entire room, as this entire room has been filled with a gas since you
On the
walked.
positive for me and Wally, because he's within my aura, both he and I get resistance to the damage.
Oh shit!
It is that they are gonna be okay.
Oh, and maybe the fungi will die. That'd be
Can we at least get half
Yeah,
damage?
that was what I was going
That's the
for.
goal.
Was like kill the fungi.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're good.
We'll see how many fungi die today.
Right.
Dro, go ahead and give me a attack. Just roll an attack, whatever it is that they say their attack is, which should be impressive.
Okay.
As you go to bust this wall through.
So I just an attack roll. So the +9 with a d20. Is that what?
Correct. If that's what it is, yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
that's pretty good.
So you guys see Bernie go, "I'm gonna help, guys."
Thanks for the help.
From the floor up, it just embezzles in flames. High above, Dro, in his giant form of a gorilla, looks down and goes, "That looks toasty." And one punch man's a hole into the ceiling.
Yeah,
As he
dude.
does, he feels quickly this just pool of breeze and fresh air. And then all of a sudden, intense heat coming from behind him. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
I got you, buddy.
You're about to just hot pocket
It
yourself.
unintentionally created the movie Backdraft.
That's what I said. I literally said that like 5 minutes ago.
Hey,
I love you, Brittany. Thank you for helping me make this possible.
This is great. Oh,
Oh my god.
Bro, shoot, get that.
I'll
Give me
take
a-
all the
give me
damage.
a
Whatever you need
con
me to
saving
take.
throw real quick. A con saving throw, because this depends if you plug the hole or if you fly out of it.
Okay.
Fall?
Is it saving? What's the? Are these the? Is it the same?
How
Yeah, it
tall
should
is this
be a
ceiling?
+4, right?
About 55 feet up.
baby, that's tall.
You plug the hole instead of getting taken outside of the building and ejected to Team Rocket Land. You manage to just as you plug it briefly, and you take an initial 34 points of damage, a fire damage specifically, as it just toasts you. You just roast, like you're a honey nut up there, just getting roasted. As the entire room is ablaze, as it's just kind of like you see random little sprites of flames that look alive like they're enemies in a Final Fantasy open world video game. And really, it's just the lingering effects of a single voice spell that was innocently casted.
Do I feel stuck or just currently?
You are currently
due to
like you're
force?
vacuumed in. Like yeah, you're vacuumed in. In like
Okay.
6 seconds, you could probably undo that to yourself.
The same was happening then in Europe. No,
No idea, but I'm excited. It's going through some shit.
Yeah.
Earlier baking is hum.
Yeah. Is it baking the honey?
Wally, did you take any damage prior or no?
No.
Well, you literally have no health. How do you have that low of health? Oh, you're a sorcerer. That makes sense.
Simply lost independence. Well,
What is happening?
I don't know. We're asking you that.
Bernie is listening. Bernie is listening to something.
It's got podcast or something happening in the backdrop.
It's tough to tell.
They wanted to educate us. It was like, hold up, this was what Bernie's intention was.
I'm
capital
muting.
gain state, okay?
I'm muting Bernie on my side.
I think he stopped.
I think it's gone now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
I got sent
That didn't
a
even burn
video.
through my temp HP. We're good.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone gets roasted.
Yeah.
The room just looks like it
Yeah.
is blackened. Like you kind of like when they say blackened
Is the
fish
gas
or blackened
gone,
salmon.
though?
Does it
important.
is there a constant gas burn now, or is it like continually? Did it catch flame? So
Yeah,
you
you
know how,
know
like,
what?
those
Right
gas-
there, it would
those
be like
gas
one of those
plumes?
little. Yeah, so there's like a little.
Little Bunsen burner.
Exactly, a little Bunsen burner going on. Still currently, yes, but it does change the state of the room with no gas.
Oh yeah. Hey, worth it. Worth.
And now there's a live flame in the center.
Nicely done.
That was Wally looks like he's a kebab. None of you guys are held by the fun guy anymore. The fun guy's gone. Poor guy. Where'd the fun guy go?
So he's really hurt. He's really hurt.
Wally
Well,
looks like he's ready to be just eaten.
When I let go of my hug, I hold his shoulders,
So-
and you get 13 temp H, or you get 13 HP from lays on hand.
What I hear is
That was a
that
great
like,
hug.
my
Thank you.
flame
Yeah.
worked here.
Turned out to be fine.
By the way, while they're all rejoicing, Dro is in ape form is figuring out that everything is looking good, but he's gonna still pick up.
Well, you see a
everybody.
massive flaming
Pick 'em
plume,
out.
so that could be dangerous and innate understanding. But yeah,
After
I
the
healed
plume.
Wally.
Yeah, after the plume.
No, that's there. The gas would still be coming. If the
Oh,
fire wasn't actually there.
yeah. But I can drop down and
Oh yeah, safely around it.
get
Yes,
around
yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a gorilla, that you too would be afraid of fire, so you wouldn't get too close to that.
Yeah,
You'd be
no.
like, "Who get your asses over here?" and then pick
Yeah.
them up or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I can't talk, but I'd
I
go
know. That's
pick
what
them
I
up
meant.
safely.
Chuck them, Donkey Kong barrel through.
Yep.
How?
And Dro's gonna go and start picking them up and chucking them out.
Anyone
How
have any conversation in the midst of Dro just
pulling us
Can I
out?
try to dodge?
No, I appreciate it, but I go. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just teasing you. How?
How close is Wally to half health?
He is at half health now.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, you guys want to know a fun stat that no one wants to really hear about?
I'm sure.
Wally has 38 HP.
Jeez.
Wow. So after I you still are at only half?
Yeah, no, you brought him to half.
I have 17
Right
now.
to half.
Oh,
Wow.
you're right.
I'm a little squishy, guys.
It's just a
You're
little
our
bit,
little
you know?
rat. So that makes sense.
You
Love it,
deal
dude.
a lot of damage, I hear, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you right on my head as I climb up. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna let you hold on.
I love it. I love it.
You
My
don't have to.
singed
I'm not gonna
whiskers.
get you. I'm not gonna get you in my armpits like the other guys.
My whiskers and my tits are singed right now.
You get to ride on top, right with the ears and everything. Hold on.
That's awesome.
I see Wally just like.
In fact, I'll make you a little saddle.
Yeah,
Everything.
riding his
And-
valiant gorilla steed.
So you guys are in a room. There's a Bunsen burner of at this moment non-lethal gas that can no longer harm you unless you want to go and burn yourself over the burner. I'm gonna be real honest. You were supposed to die in here, so you tell me what happens next.
Barney.
I go and
What do you do next?
pull him out.
You haven't figured shit out, guys. You just stopped the problem.
Yeah. But Bernie
Mickey
fucking
Smash.
figured it out.
Oh yeah, that was a great move on Bernie, but I could have been.
Yeah, DM. We
Yes.
never figure anything out.
That's why I'm not. That's why there's no NPC in here with you guys. It's up
Have
to
you ever?
They always
You
tell us
putting a
what to do.
puzzle? You putting a puzzle in is like. It's us gonna just. We're
We
gonna
will
blow
brute
the room
force our
up.
way through this puzzle.
Like we did. We just blew it up.
You put a hole in the ceiling, you escaped.
Yeah.
Puzzle unsolved. Success. So you guys leave the building, to my understanding, or are you guys?
Yeah,
anyone
seems
still-
like
yeah,
it.
I
know,
carry
yeah.
them all out.
Pretend-
Yeah.
We can always come back.
actually-
That Bunsen burner is going to burn.
We can always
Actually,
come back. Yeah, we'll just.
Alex, before we leave, you said that Dro broke off like golden teeth and all that.
Mhm.
Bernie's gonna collect that shit.
Okay. What do you have like anything to like hold large items? Like it's a massive piece of art down there. I mean, I'm not saying the piece is. I mean, the piece is fairly large, but like, are you shoving it into like a satchel? It's like a cool
Yeah,
5-6
I
pounds.
would just put it like in my backpack, like the pieces
Okay.
I could hold. And
Okay,
just, like,
yeah. So
collect the gold that I could.
yeah, let's. I mean, how much gold do you want to carry? Because gold's heavy. That's the thing. Like raw gold,
Whatever's
as a
comfortable.
kid.
It might be
Okay.
just like a piece or two.
Okay.
max.
Let's say you're halting around 8 pounds of raw. 4. 8 pounds.
God damn, that's like $23,000 in today's.
A
Yeah,
lot.
but back then it was one witch saying, "Give you the potion you need not to die today." You know, so I mean that's 23,000 gone. You know,
Perfect for me. Whatever. And I head out.
You guys get tossed out the building and escape, only to witness a weird kind of odd structural path before you in a massive tree with this
Whoa.
purple like lava-ish dome
Aw.
before you.
Dro, hey man, you gotta start spiking our shit.
I'm still a gorilla,
Right.
bro.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Ooh, baby, that's good. A lot of monies.
Yeah, I'm rich as fuck right now, but like I still blame Dro for like I think he drugged me.
I think you might be right. I was super high before until you hit me with that fireball. I was out of my mind.
The flame will cure us all, man. Like we just have to have more fireballs. In fact, a fireball.
A good idea. Fireball the tree.
I'm going.
An
Oh,
intelligence check here.
Yeah.
Guys, clearly this is a puzzle, and the objective is to burn the tree. Fireball.
Burning fireballs.
Are you riding on my back? You're like fireballing and you're on my back at the same time.
Oh my god.
Y'all are riding the gorilla.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
DM's like, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Could you do
You
anything
all see
by
the mental pause of the GM just sit there
That
like,
was so good.
wait,
He
what?
needed a moment. He just needed a small moment. He just needed to decide how can I punish them for this stupidity.
What did I prepare for this nonsense? Let's see. You guys hear it. Wally Whisker Tits, can you give me a history check, please? You remember that sound. That's the same sound that you were calling danger for the other night.
Fucking bird again. It's here. I can hear it.
I cast
You're
fireball.
funny. You always make that shit up.
I
Nobody's
mean,
listening.
what's
to
the
you.
range of fireball? 150
Uh,
feet.
yeah.
I mean, the map's not to scale for it in the sky. I would personally argue that
I'm
it's
gonna
not in
cast it
range.
high.
It's 6 feet out of range.
Well, I'm just casting it high as
Like
a burst.
motor, like artillery.
Like think, yeah, like anti-air.
Gotcha.
Boom.
Yeah. Artillery, like shock shells. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Setting them up like flares.
Yes.
You see it like
Does it light up the animal?
No, you just say, "Here I am," and you're shooting flares like, "We're here, we're here." Like you're purposefully
There's
not
no
hitting it.
animal. You're
So
just you're
there's
literally
nothing
shooting.
that it. Yeah,
It's a
you're
tree,
purposefully
dude.
not
You're,
hitting it.
you're shooting a tree, bro.
All you
I'm
guys
rolling in
are
as a
now
gorilla, and you're
rolling
just
the initiative.
Nice. I'm looking at what spells I got that I can burn it with.
what? Dex. So
Not-
I have a
not even worried.
+2 initiative. Initiative is it should be a +2. I don't know what my initiative is. 17, so it should be an 18. By the way.
Red Monkey will start us off.
Brother Fields, we're gonna roll for you, sir.
Does my shockwave at least like alter the air for the rock?
I'm gonna be honest, this rock
like
has a span of like
Did he
20
damage the tree at all?
feet. Oh yeah, he fucked the
Yeah.
tree up, but that has nothing to do with the rock.
Yeah,
the
but
rock
my
ain't the
second
tree.
shot was high, and like it should have like a dispersive wave in the air. It should have some kind of like deck save to not be fucking rocked by the air displacement.
But it didn't fly into it.
It doesn't matter. Like the air fucking goes out.
Okay.
It's anti-air right here.
Yes.
I think it's
That's what
okay.
it is.
He's saved. God damn it.
He barrels through. Just busts right through that anti.
Guys, I fought for nothing.
Dude, I like the fight. It was good. It was a good fight.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan.
Good,
I
it was
just
good.
I just felt like it wasn't gonna help, and it didn't. But it was okay to force the check. It could have been a 1.
I'm so fucking hurt still.
Oh, who are the little shrimp that this rock's gonna eat? All of you guys. As it flies down.
My
We gotta go
anti-air's
back in the
not
hole.
working.
It's like, who am I going to do? God! My dragon's not working, so I have to use the keyboard. It flies down and
Gobbles up
it's
first.
gonna
Goodbye,
flip
guys.
a D5 going from top to bottom, 1 to 5. We went on Brother Fields. You are the chosen bread
You are
loaf
the bread.
today. You are today's tooth in my belly. As it swings down. It's Italian.
We're lucky.
Oh!
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, damn.
Just catches you
damn.
by the armament. You hear a rip.
Plus 13.
I'm probably. I have 1 hit point, fellas.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh, no.
You see Brother Fields just like almost go unconscious briefly, like he's going through those G things. And he's
Brother,
like, well,
no!
he gets brought
I'm
down
having
by
an
the
out of
guards.
body experience.
Yeah. We're gonna do another D5 and see where we get. Who gets hit next? It looks like it's going for Brother, and then Brother just kind of limply falls forward, and Bernie becomes the focus of the next target.
Do I have a
You
save?
did this. You deserve this.
I tried to save us, motherfucker.
I don't
You
know.
telegraphed
from
that.
the tree?
You shot the tree.
It rolls a 2 and catches Bernie.
It still
Damn,
hits me, yeah. Fuck.
That's good.
As Bernie takes
Oh, that's so much damage.
21 points of damage.
Oh,
as he
no.
just, like, guzzle. You see it trying to swallow Bernie whole, and it doesn't do enough damage to make him non-cooperative. It's just like
Half my fucking
he's like trying to
health.
shove
Goddamn.
it out, and he chucks him up, and it flies up with 5-eye, unable to be touched. With its massive wingspans and force of wind, it doesn't fly too far out. It just kind of breaks immediately.
How far up?
We'll say 10 feet.
Okay, so not I could jump and get it then.
You could absolutely hope you can jump. How tall are you?
Tall enough to fucking jump, dude.
It's a 10
He's a big
feet
monkey.
lateral.
He's a big ape.
10 feet high.
Tall enough to fucking jump,
Tall enough
bro.
to fucking do it, motherfucker.
I'm gonna question this one, but I'd love to see it.
I mean, I've got a +9 to my athletic. Come on, dude.
Well, what's your
I
height?
could.
There's a lateral roll.
So I don't know. It doesn't say. It just it gives
Is the
me
monkey
some
large? Is the
simple.
ape large?
Oh, but you're the yeah, that's right.
huge.
Sorry,
I'm a
you're the ape.
huge
I apologize.
beast.
I
I'm a
apologize.
huge
I was thinking
beast.
of drill. I apologize. I was totally thinking of drill. I was like, I'd love to see drill try to jump and hit it. Why
No,
not
I'm a
10
giant
feet?
ape. Yeah,
Yeah,
huge. I'm a
sorry.
huge beast.
You got it. Yes, absolutely. You could swing at him. It'd
Okay.
be at disadvantage because you're not
Cool.
solid footing.
So I'm not gonna try to swing at him. I'm gonna try to jump and just wrap and grapple the fucker and bring him
Disadvantage
down.
regardless. It's an attack roll
Really?
initially, yeah, because
He said he
I mean,
was
you're
only
not.
10 feet up. 10 feet up for a huge beast is like a swat.
It's winged though. What you're gonna just put your hands up and
Huge
pull it
beast is
down?
10 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
grab it. It
flat
shouldn't be a
roll. Let's
disadvantage.
see.
Flat
Flat
roll.
roll. Let's see.
All right. Strength.
Come on,
right?
Chad.
Athletics.
Roll it,
It's an attack because you're
motherfucker.
technically making contact.
So
It's an action.
+9 either way. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's good. That's good. I'll take
Do
it.
it. Bring this bitch down.
Yeah.
And you reach up and you grab its feet. And it's like. Now you don't bring it fully down right away. It's going to contest with a strength to see if it stays in the air, but you can be grappling it. So one second.
Bring it
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
Let's beat this shit.
Like it, man. That's good.
I wanna Hulk this shit.
It doesn't get pulled to the
no.
ground. You are holding it,
Ah,
so your allies can hit it without disadvantage if they have to reach.
Okay.
If they have a range attack, it's at advantage, but it does not get pulled down quite yet. It is flapping with ferocity. It is a very strong creature. This creature
Yeah,
is
for sure, for sure. It's like two strong creatures going at it right now.
This is a very
Would I be able
contested.
to hold with one and swing and punch with the other, or would that
I'd be at
release
disadvantage for
grapple?
sure. I'd give you disadvantage if you attempted to do so.
Okay, but it wouldn't release grapple.
Only if you roll a 1.
I'm
Do
gonna
it.
do it. Doing
Roll 20. Not 20. Come on. Come on,
Fist,
motherfucker.
fist,
Do
fist,
it.
fist,
Do it.
All right,
Not
going
20.
for
is.
it. Here we
There
go.
it is.
Get it.
Oh,
14.
Swing. It just bats that way as
Yeah.
you just miss it.
And I grab it back.
You hold it. It's like you see this like gorilla trying to go
just
on a hang
pull it.
gliding
I try to
toward
pull it down somewhat and just
cooperation and refusal.
and
You
like
got it.
roar in its face
Hmm.
and hold it in place.
Of Vicini.
I'm trying to decide if I should maintain that I just got a 1 insight. And I said the tree is the target. So yeah, I'm gonna play it that way. Guys,
You're like, they got this handle.
beware of the rock, but don't know what it's cooking or something like that. It's not the real objective. Just stay out of its way and let's fight the tree. Putting on my shield, and I'm gonna send out a big moonbeam over to the tree.
no.
Ready? Here we go, guys. Let's fight the power. It's just a big moonbeam from the sky shoots down the middle of the tree.
And it grows like 8 feet.
Gosh, if only you could see through 5 foot worth of trunk that is in front of the beam.
It do it. It did it, guys.
It did it. You just can't see what it's doing.
I think I killed it.
I'm tracking the damage. You're hurting something, but
I'm
don't know what you're
pretty sure we killed the tree. High fives.
There's just this massive holy beam just beaming into the tree. Way off the battlefield focus. But yeah, it's there.
Lysander. There will be so much bread tonight. Bread meat for everyone.
Bernie, the focus is absolutely the tree. You did it. He did it. The bird just came to defend it. I'm totally sure.
Could I do a wisdom save to see if
Absolutely.
because
Are you a trendsetter or a follower?
I was trying to defend anti-air. I just attacked what I did. So,
Just attack the
wisdom
air.
saving. Said
Yeah. Say that again.
Attack the
not.
darkness.
wisdom
You're
saving.
not. Oh, you
yes.
might be. Close. You could almost get the +5.
You tell me, sir. Where does that put you?
I mean, I know what I wanted to do, but I don't know the burning breeze. God damn it.
This is going so well for the Rock.
It is, yeah. So the rock is in between me and the tree, and it attacked me. So
I mean, it looked like it was trying to hit brother. Brother just ducked, not
no, but
purposefully.
it did attack me too.
I know.
Yeah,
The second attack
almost
was
killed
meant
me.
to hit brother, but brother went unconscious briefly from the G-force and it hit you. You don't see it that way, which is fine, but that is how it narrated. I just want to make sure that it's in the court. It's true for the Rock. I don't want you guys to misrepresent.
I want to cast over us,
Yeah.
over top, like an overlapping field, so I can attack the tree without disruption from the rock, the shield, but over top of us.
Where's the solid surface?
It's like
So I'm assuming there's a tree behind us. No, nowhere.
A big ass tree that creates a net. How big? Covering what?
I want to create a net over top of us.
Of just you guys.
Yes.
If you go south or north, there are trees.
No, I want it over top of us, just like a ceiling.
Yeah, I get it, but it needs a solid surface for the wall of fire. It says
Is
on
there
a solid
nothing
surface.
behind us?
Oh, you want it like to stem off of it? Like that's your connector cheat code, and then the next 10 feet are hanging over freehand kind of thing?
Kind of, yeah.
Got it. You want to clip.
Oh, he wants
okay.
to rainbow it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just nothing.
I like that. That's
We're all gonna get hit. We're all gonna get hit by this wall of fire.
It just collapses instantly.
Yeah, how high did you want to put it up?
Fireball worked pretty so far.
Only 10 feet above our head.
Okay, totally fine.
Yeah, so everybody has to deal
Make a
with
save.
the fuck of what.
Everyone makes a dexterity saving throw. As you guys see just this immense cage of fire appear over you guys, protruding this intense amount of heat over you as these rays just cause sunburn after sunburn. Luckily, Bernie's skills are weak still,
Joe's
and
hit.
the saves are very capable, except for Wally, who is a rat and just loves to get burned.
No!
Brother is also
Field,
under the influences of unfavorable deeds
Brother
as he goes
Field's-
down. Give
I'm
me the
definitely
damage
dead.
as
Brother
everyone
Field's,
else takes half, even though you say.
I have 1 hit point, so I'm for sure dead.
So 5d8. Let's see.
Say, but I technically only take a quarter.
You're
What about the
immune to
rock?
fire?
Let's see what this rock. What's the rock
I have
take?
resistance to magic.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
And anyone next to me also.
Well, he put it 10
Oh!
feet above you guys in front over
Only a
you
people
guys
within 10 feet
This
of
is
me.
a shield, hopefully, for the rock, but
to prevent the rock from getting
is the
in.
rock.
But the rock's
Yes,
on the outside,
exactly.
to my understanding, at this time.
So Dro and brother,
No,
you
Why
guys
so it would go
I
through.
thought
It would
he
go
was
through because I'm
holding
holding.
him
I'm
there.
literally holding him.
So you
Wouldn't
should
it go
be
through it?
right in that.
Wouldn't it go in him? If I understand this as to how he's trying to do it, he would go through him to arc over.
It wouldn't go through them. Well,
y'all just don't want to
Tough
get hit
one.
by fire.
He's trying to rainbow arc this bitch
Yes,
over us.
100%. Yeah.
well, it's 60 feet. I'll
Hit
give
the
it.
rock.
Dexterity save. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Should be
They
a
save, they take half.
Should be
I did do
disadvantage. 'cause all
disadvantage.
flames
I did disadvantage.
are all.
I rolled a
He just
14
has a
and
huge-
13
He has a lot of dex.
plus
dude.
11. I mean, it's a rock.
Yeah.
But give me the damage, and let's see how much you do to your entire team yet again. So far, you have the most damage this session to everyone. Combined.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
All
you
right.
deal 28 points of damage to the brother fields.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
28 damage to Dro in ape form. 28 damage,
No,
which is half of
14.
Vicinity's
Only
current
I
health.
no. I saved, buddy.
14, sorry.
Oh, I'm
Vicini,
fucked.
did you save? Oh, yeah,
Wally
everyone else
Whisker
saved. I
Tit,
think.
Wally Whisker
it's
Tit
Just
dies.
Just Wally. Just
I'm
Wally.
fucked.
Wally and Brother
Uh,
Fields dies. Shit.
Fuck. No, they're saving
Bernie-
throws. They're not dead.
Wait,
Bernie's
Vicini,
just out here
aren't we
murking people.
resistant to magic?
Yeah,
He is.
anyone's next to me, which is you and brother.
Yeah,
But
so
brother
then
had
we
1
take,
HP, so he went down no matter
take-
what.
Yeah, I was down no
take
matter
half
what.
of
No
half.
matter what.
So I take 7. Half of half.
It's
Right?
7
Is
if
that
you
how-
save and you take half.
Yeah, so I take 7.
Yeah,
On
that's
my
right.
157 HP, so I'm down to like 100.
Hey, quit hitting me. I already took the damage.
I fixed it. I was adjusting numbers. Wait, I did wrong number that Bernie. I totally did.
Oh,
What?
fuck.
Yeah.
And Wally is down.
Whoa. Bernie's
Oh,
just
goddamn it. I
dancing.
don't have the genie anymore, so I
Nope.
don't have resistance of flames. Fuck.
The decisions we make. So,
Bring brother
as this
back.
happens,
This is fucked.
you see the rock just as it takes 14 points of damage. And
Nice
you guys
way to
all look
never
around.
bother us anymore.
Bernie's like, eyes are swelting as he tries to open them to look at the scene, but everyone is just feeling the heat and pressure that's been created yet again. If the backdraft wasn't enough, it followed. And Brother Fields and Wally look like the earth is very heavy.
Yeah,
The theme
too
of
heavy.
the
Too
of the
heavy, some
game.
might say.
Earth is too heavy.
Gravity's doing its thing on us right now.
Vicini goes, you see?
You
Can
were
you feel
safe
it too?
and no longer.
The earth, it burns.
Bernie, that was your turn, Brother Fields, and Wally death saving throws.
You got it.
Death save.
Back to back, heart
we-
to heart.
Can we get a
all
+5?
come
No.
down. You know, it's a tricky thing because you're not. It's weird. It's like you're unconscious, but it's an aura from Vicini, and you're active. So
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I will honor it to you, but Wally's too far.
Okay.
Where is Wally? Why is Wally
He's at
not?
the end of the line. He's at the bottom. Next to
Oh!
Nice.
wow,
Wally!
Wally's like,
Wally's like,
Wally's
fuck this shit.
tired of getting killed for my own team.
I have
You're
zero
gonna kill me,
visibility. Like
bitch.
I can't see anything. So
Say what happened, Joe? Oh, you don't. You
I
can't see
have
him?
zero visibility, so I can see
Oh.
the rock and myself. So that's it.
Whoops. Sorry. Hold on. I'm
No,
not
all good. I was just like,
this
I
up.
don't see anybody, so but it's all good.
With all the chaos, it makes sense.
Yeah.
This is your high state, you know? There we go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Wow. Well, Brother Fields is breathing very subtly, and Wally, do you play dead? I'll give you a performance check if you want to play dead still.
Yes, because I know that the rock
At
is still
advantage.
there.
Give me a performance at advantage. Yeah, it looks like Brother Fields and Wally are not doing too hot, guys, but they're still alive. There is movement in their chest cavities of uncertain certainties. With
Got
that,
it.
It is your turn.
re-roll. We'll get
Wally's
one
got
more
like a
round
little
before we
tongue
go.
hanging out of his mouth on the side.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wally's really
no.
selling it.
Three for
Bro.
draw. 3 for draw.
Rock is
Yeah, you got it
tornado.
too. Oh, okay, 3 got it.
Oh, shoot. I was going to command it to go away. It's going to be a long ways before I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's got a contested strength throw on this with me and the rock. Who wants to break through, or you can just attack, right?
Wally, you nat 20 your initiative because you faked your death. You faked death last round. Now you go first, sucker. It sucks to suck.
Genius.
Take
your death so you can go first.
You gotta do
You
that.
just like, do you have a spell that's just like a quick like twitch of the finger? You know?
Because I need fireball to appear on that side of the field. It's totally not going to be.
You got any
good,
health?
right? Yeah.
I have some shit that I don't necessarily have to be like super active for. So,
You just
can I see the rock? I just want to make sure that like if I open my little mouse eyes, I can see the rock.
Yeah. Yes. It's very bright. There's a whole blazing cage above you that took you out. You realize that it was not the rock that killed you.
All right, and then I'm gonna just like open one eye. I'm gonna pass this girl about that down. Let's make a wisdom saving throw. And then the pass is 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Why is a rock so good? Fucking hate rocks. It takes half, doesn't he?
No, it doesn't.
Target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes that's it. Yeah. On a successful save, the spell ends. Boop, 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 boop. Spell wasted. 4th level removed.
That
was a close one too.
Tragedy.
Yeah, I think that's it for my turn.
All right. The rock's gonna make an insight check to see who is available for a kill. Who's still fresh?
So I'm still holding on to him, right?
Yeah, you're holding on to it. Okay. It's just seeing, like it knows you're there, but it's like who's still not dead? Who's the threat here? Is going to do a athletics to bust out of your grapple.
Oh shit!
God damn!
It just hucks.
Oh, but is it contested? Is it not? Do I get a shot?
I mean, you're gonna be.
Yeah, get the nat, 20. Dude. You can get the nat.
Let's see.
Well, 19.
Well,
yeah,
it's such a turn in.
You have to get the
fire.
nat.
So
I have to get the nat 20. Nope, it's right there though. It was there. So close.
With the wall of fire. See something?
Doesn't it singe its back?
It must be hard for it to get through the wall of fire.
It would definitely, if it singes and breaks through and goes up through the wall of fire, I would assume it would take damage.
Well, like that.
It takes damage at the end of its turn as long as it's within that space of it, which all of you guys are at this time. But he pointed it down, so if it flies up, theoretically it would
hit it.
The fire. It's already in it. Initially,
yeah, it can go through.
But it says at the end of its turn. Yeah,
got it. So it's essentially all this is happening.
Yeah.
It took its damage, but it was bursting out and going up.
Pretty much. Yeah. In intervals. Precisely. As it's like,
got it.
And it backs away to reassess the situation. It was a good buffer because it ain't gonna sit there and just take free damage. But that leaves us with Bernie. Doodles, you are not a hazard to the team. You are not a hazard to the team. What do you do next?
I drop my shield of fire.
Thank God.
Wait a minute.
Not good for my complexion.
Wally would have got hit by it, making him unconscious again. At the end of his turn, he would have had to make another save because he was under the wall of fire. So Wally, you wake up, you cast Phantasmal Killer, and you kill yourself again. Out of exhaustion from the exertion you put out to do so.
God damn it.
Big cat.
Anyways, I catch fireball.
Sweet.
And then another form of fire appears.
And you
Does
live
this
in a
kid
prison.
run out of fireballs? What's happening here? How many
Nope.
fireballs do you have in that staff of fire?
A lot.
That's awesome, dude.
We're gonna have a nerf come through. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's a shit ton of charges. Okay. Wait. Did you cast Wall of Fire from the Staff of Fire or no?
I canceled the wall of fire site.
But you did originally use that to cast Wall of Fire.
I canceled that and then I cast fireball.
Yeah, but you did use the staff to cast Wall of Fire.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Got it. So then this is your final action you could take with the Staff of Fire, because that would be the full 10 charges.
I mean, I've only used it like 4 times tonight, but yeah.
Yeah, but
sure.
Fireball cast is 3, Wall of Fire is 4, and then another Fireball would be 10. And you have 10 charges. And because of that, you have to roll a d20. When you expend the last charge, you roll a d20 on a 1. It crumbles into cinders and is destroyed.
I gotta roll what? A d20?
D20. Yeah, you go and you
What?
fire a fireball. And excuse me. And it glows and it blinks and it keeps its lightness to it as you tuck it back away. And the fireball bling. I don't know why you're making a weapon attack with it. That's okay.
It was a 19 to attack.
But it's a fireball, so it's a save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just throw the fireball and it just hits. Just fucking hits. Oh, yeah!
Well, what's your save?
Failed.
What was your save last time? What was your save? It's a 13, so I pass.
What?
By
Really?
1. Yeah,
Let me
Bernie's
check.
save is a 13. Roll up, scroll up. It says right
It's a
there.
low save, dude.
I mean, he's not he's a ranger.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
He's
Bernie-
using an item.
Bernie,
done.
get good. Come on, dude. Get good.
He has the damage output. It's the saves that are. I mean, I'm barely beating him, but that's enough for me. Give me half the damage. What's the damage roll?
Hold on, just checking everything here.
Or did you roll that 32? Was that the damage?
That was the damage, wasn't that?
Yeah, that was actually. So I'll
32,
take
yeah,
16.
32.
Yeah. Boom.
As a bonus, before it ends, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. At this point, Hunter's Mark. We're not done, you and I. You walked away.
Are you sure you don't want to be done?
He was getting a beer, it looks like.
Nah. I don't-
So yeah, as the end of my turn, I cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Nice.
I'll make that death save. I'll do it with the +5, I guess, because I'm still next to this thing, right?
Yeah, if you're next to me, you get +5. Does that count on death saves?
It's
It's
a
all
save,
save?
right?
I don't hear Alex. Do you guys hear Alex?
No.
Whoops, sorry.
Let me
yeah.
roll it with the last, but yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. You can use it.
Okay. Nice. +5.
Oh my
my
god. What's going
He's
on
up.
tonight? Wow, you guys just want me
Hell
to punch
yeah.
you more. The rock comes
Hell
back.
yeah!
That's awesome, dude.
Brother Fields wakes up. It's a little toasty.
There's bread to be made.
You have a turn, my friend.
I'll use an action to. Hold on, what's that? I've never even used this feature before.
Is it a bread feature? Bread based.
The yeast of life.
It won't let me
That would
cast
be
it.
so
That's
sick.
What's
I
the
would love
feature?
that if you had that spell.
Preserve life. There we go. Never mind. I used it. I'll heal half, up
35?
to half, basically.
35
So,
what?
to 29.
Because it's 5 times 7?
Yeah, but I can only go up to half your max hit points.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I'll go up to 29, and then if anyone else is 7 less
Wally.
than their max hit points, they can heal 7, up to their half.
Well, yeah, it says within 30 feet of you. So you look around, brother, and you go,
Oh, yeah,
oh, you know what? No, you got to roll for this shit.
yeah. I forget Wally got back down because he took damage on his turn.
Yeah, but let's see if you
Yeah,
don't know
that's
that because
right.
you were down too. So to be
Yeah,
fair, you
that's
didn't even know
true.
Wally woke up. You didn't even know he went down, but you never noticed Wally. So I don't know if I want to insight or if I want a perception. You decide.
I would say perception.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if he's literally laying on the ground.
Let's see. All right, let's see. Because I mean, we make it so clear to you, and you always ignore him. So for the
Yeah,
first
that's
time
true.
ever, you look for the rat. You're like, wait, boys, where's the rat? And you see the rat lying on the floor,
like crispy,
all crispy. Up.
Yeah.
like the
You
rats
chuck him
that
7 HP.
show up in the KFC buckets.
Damn.
Just shove a skewer up my ass. And then
Yeah, I give you 7. I heal you for 7. You get filled with grain.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm bloated.
Yeah, you heal 7, but that's my
Your
action.
all right movement.
That's beautiful.
You have half getting up.
I'm gonna actually cast. What the heck is this? Healing word.
Okay.
I'll cast it on. I'll cast it on Wally again. So you heal 1d4 plus 8.
Nice.
Do I need to roll that?
No, I got you. 12.
Max.
Nice.
And I heal 3 as well.
Nice. Go ahead and hit yourself at 3. Very good. Look at that. The team's back in decent shape for getting their ass kicked. I like it. The DM's gonna have fun next session. Yeah, I was worried. I was like, I'm only gonna have 2 people to punch. Now I got a whole team again.
Yeah.
Anything else, brother?
No, that's my turn. I'll stay. I don't want to get too far from Vicini because he's who brought me back to it. He kept me alive.
Unbeknownst to you, Vicini, you got a fanboy. But
Yeah.
brother's
Unfortunately,
always
I'm
been a
running
fan.
away. I'm sorry, dude. I run towards the rock
Oh, crikey.
and I scream at him. I can go full 30 feet. That's good. Bird, guess what? We already burned your nest. So too bad. Best go find a new home. I'm suggesting he go find a new home.
Just screams out in agony. Like it does not like what you hear. It totally somehow gets you, and it doesn't like any effect. Give me an intimidation.
Okay.
He's doing a suggestion, so the rock should just.
I know. I was
it
gonna give
has
him a
roll, yeah.
boost.
On
Sorry.
top of that,
Oh.
Okay, no wisdom. It fails.
So it runs away?
It knows you're
Crazy.
full of shit, but it checks anyway.
Nice.
Bye, birdie.
We end today's session with Vicini doing it again.
Holy shit.
Does it immediate leave, or do I get a turn?
I mean, he suggested it to leave, so it must. I think. Let me see how it reads. Let's see. Sorry, you suggest a course of action limited to a sentence,
tries
and
to
my
do it.
belief with creature you see with range again here. Push the camera.
If we damage it,
choose a course of action you described to the best of its ability. Such a course of action continue for the entire duration. So it doesn't. It's immediately its distance. So if you want to chuck like a stone or a slab of mud at it, I can allow such, but it is in the air, not a reach.
Yeah, I mean, Dro was gonna throw rocks at it, but
Absolutely, go for it.
fuck yeah.
That's yeah, cool.
I know it's gonna ruin it. I know it's gonna ruin it, but that's what Joe would do in the ape form.
I was like, I just
it, man.
yeah, you're right. You're monkey.
He's like,
Yeah,
he
he's
thinks
a
he's getting like a duck disc shot. Fire! Oh my gosh!
Wow, dude. Now pulling it out now.
Yeah, 76.
It turns around.
Oh my god.
Looking at you guys, pissed. Give me the damage.
76 plus 6. So 20,
32 points of damage. It's like
And he's gonna
pretty
throw
good.
another one.
do you have multi attack for that?
Yeah, he sure does.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Right into the
Yeah.
chest of it. It's gonna make a con save to see if it stays in the air.
There.
It definitely stays in the air, but absorbs another 26 points of damage to it. Just
Classic.
it's pissed. And we're gonna end the session with it being so angry that you guys are about to go toe to toe with this thing after it could have just let.
Dibs
Good luck.
on its bones, guys.
Sorry, he's
I mean,
a giant
you did
ape.
mad
Yeah,
damage, but it's
I ain't
got
angry
a
about
bit
it.
more
That's
in
all
the
good,
tank. So let's see what happens at the start.
As he does that, he's like,
Oh, that
try to
was
run
solid.
away from me. Try to run away from me.
Big numbers,
Motherfucker.
big numbers.
Yeah.
Until next week, guys, we will see. Moving forward, inspired by Dro's artistic endeavors, your recaps will be in partial comic form. So we will see how that goes, and that'll continue. That'll start with the recaps I owe you guys. So there'll be like a triple recap combo wombo of this entire morning or afternoon that you guys have finally got to of a single day. So we will
Sounds
see
super
what better
fun, man.
intakes to get into.
All right, later, y'all. It was
Later,
fun.
have a good night,
Later,
and thank you
Good
so much.
time. Thanks, everyone. See you guys.
Later.